bong. Hello, hello. Eh. Streamer trying to streamer. Streamer be streamering. Streamer be trying to remember how to stream as streamer, yes. It's been a while. Been like what? 2 weeks. 2 weeks since the last time I streamed, oh god. Thanks for the head pots, Noisy. But hello everyone. I hope y'all are having a good morning, afternoon, evening, ass crack of dawn, whatever time zone it is for y'all. Hope y'all having a wonderful day. Damn, 2 weeks without owners. I mean, I think you guys survived. Yeah. You guys survived. I think you're fine. Yeah, I've been mentally busy the past 2 weeks. Mentally busy and physically busy, actually. I got a lot of stuff going on. I was cooking stuff up. But also, I was so freaking tired. Holy crap, you have no idea. We went to crisis mode? No. 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 You guys probably know. I think you guys are fine. You guys are alive. Probably. For the most part. Anyway. We're polling for father today. We've been waiting for this day. If you see a burnt kitchen, it's fine. Is it a kitchen supposed to be burnt down? Is a burnt kitchen not normal? Anyway. Oh. Yeah, the first thing I do upon returning to streaming after 2 weeks of exhaustion is playing a gacha game and gambling. Yes, because we love gambling. I really have the living room smart too. Oh heck. Not the living room. I mean, I barely even leave my room, so I rarely ever see the living room, but no, not the living room. Gacha is always the way. Yes. Gacha is the way to live. You having an existential crisis? Just play a gacha game. It'll set you on the right path. Oh god. You know, I think I may have taken on a little too many projects. It's gonna take me a while. But I guess that's what it is as an artist with ADHD. Your brain comes up with stuff, and then you think, yes, excellent idea. This should be done, and it's gonna turn into a long-term project. And then along the way, when doing that long-term project, you pick up smaller, short-term projects, and then you're just like, ah, crud. Ugh. My brain, my soul, my sleep schedule. Honestly, so today in Star Rail, what happened? Speaking of Star Rail, I also lost my soul in Star Rail. Well, for Jigglypuff got trolled hard and got the Clara like, oh no! Okay, so funny story for me, right? So, I said I was gonna pull for Aventurine because I'm fucking down bad for that man, right? So then I did. I believe at the time I had like, what, around like 15 tickets and all that stuff. The first 10 pulls, whoa, golden, no way, did I actually get him? And then, just pull, and then once we got to like the 5-star area, preservation symbol, did I do it? Gepard. I got Gepard. I got trolled so friggin' hard. I got you apart. And at that moment, I didn't know how to feel. Because on one hand, god damn it, I lost the 50-50. There's no way I'm getting a Venturi now unless I want to swipe the card. But on the other hand, I've been wanting Gepard for a long time. That's literally my very first Gepard. But I lost. But I won? Did I lose or did I win? The world may never know. So yeah, that's how my star railing has been. Just the world of pain and suffering. And then I'm gonna do it all over again in Genshin. Because that's how we do stuff. It's time to start the ritual. What's the ritual, you may ask? Team standing by, team just because. The cycle continues. Yes, the cycle must go on. Alright. Where's the House of the Hearth children? Yeah, there we go. Team House of the Hearth. If I want to bring father home, I gotta bring the children. I gotta bring her children. Now, where's a good place to pull? Where's a good place to pull for father in Fontaine? I have no idea. I do plan on playing her story. That's true. Knows, maybe this secluded island of Petrichor? I don't know. Yeah, Petrichor. How much did I complete of that? Oh, wait, what? Already? Wait, actually? I already 100%ed this tiny ass island? I mean, there's not much to explore, but still. Oh, well, that's the first time I 100%ed a region in a while. I haven't really explored much. Place where you kill, I think. Trying to. Because I haven't played the story quest yet, so I don't know any good spots. Who knows, maybe we can go to the Opera Epicless. Wait, where was the place where she met Farina? Was it in the opera? Or was it in the court? I don't remember. You don't remember. Wee! But Flavor for he's still very lucky because I called early father for him and he got see what and not petty to damn! What if I pulled her father in front of Senora's grave? Tenshukaku. Pull for father in front of child. Gotta flex. I don't fucking. It's the opera. Father is here. Oh, what the wait, take me back up there. Hold the fuck up. Wait. There was a viewpoint. That was the exact viewpoint from who knows how many versions ago, where I'm just like, oh, viewpoint, I should probably get that, and I keep forgetting to get that. There it is. Yeah, father is here to see his children perform. Yes, yes, yes. Will father attend the magic show? How many polls we got? Oh. 134. But then as we keep polling, we're gonna we're gonna get more of the stardust. We're gonna get more stardust, guys. And if worst comes to worst, I have a freaking star glitter that I never use. No, I'm not going for the weapon. Probably. Because I still want to save for Clorand. I think Clorand is like coming in the next version, right? That's who I was initially saving for. I was going to put all of this into Clorand, but then father decided to come before, so I'm just like, ah, damn. Okay. I don't know. I guess it depends. To look without the weapons. You're right though. You're so right. All right. So, what's the wishing method for the weapon? What's the path we go for? Do we actually set the path for the weapon, or do I set the path for Lenny's bow? I guess it really depends on if father comes home early. Hold on, I need to check my history. It's been a long, long time since I actually pulled on a banner, as you can tell. 40, 40, 40, 40 pity, 50-50. I got this. We got this. We got this. uh, father's here to see the magic show. Let the show begin. Yeah. Of course not. It's not even a character either. It's another. It's their codex, bro. I have too many of those. Leave me alone. All right. Uh, like 60. Hey, Lynette. Anyway, when this is like 70. Of course not. Remedy! My baby! All my Cloran funds down the drain. Come on, father, please. 80. You're at. You gotta be fucking with me. Hard pity. Hard pity 50-50. I'm scared. You have gotta be fucking kidding me! That was not the. Wait, there's lines now? What the fuck? There are voice lines now? That was not the time, Dilu! God damn it! Fuck! Dilu, I've been wanting this man since this game has been released. It's been what? 3-4 years? 3.5 years? And now this guy decides to come on the moment I want someone else. What the fuck? I hate it here. I actually hate it here. But also, since when was there voice lines when you pull for a character? That was new to me. I was not expecting that. But what the fuck? Someone clip that, please. Ugh. Hey, Fremine. Man! Fuck you! You have the worst possible timing! What the hell? Ah! 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 Wrong Pyro DPS 5-star. Guys, Arlecchino looks a bit different today. Arlecchino just looks a bit different. Does yours look like this? God damn it. That means I have another hard pity. I do have enough of hard pity if I use up my friggin' star glitter. But then all my Cloran funds just... Ooh, boom. Hmm. Wonderful. I've just been losing all my gacha lately. What's with all the Xianglings? Since when did Xiangling become a Fatui? Early father. Damn. I could have been using all of this for Clarence. Oh my god, fucking finally. I just fucking realized I never had my game audio on. Oh my fucking god.
Proves to be a pleasant one. I would imagine that should be fairly easy. After all, there's no cause for contention between us at the moment. Wouldn't you
Oh
agree?
my god. Yeah, streamer be streamering, streamer be scuffing after 2 weeks. So anyway, as I was saying, since when was there voice lines for pulling a 5-star? I was wondering when I was so invested in the gacha. God damn it. uh... And then Lynette. And look at that, I have a measly little 44 left. Is that enough for the weapon? You know, at this point, I think I'm gonna have to swipe the card for Clorand. For the first time in a very long time since the Staff of Homa, I might actually swipe the card for my wife. I mean, I have like an entire version to save up. And if I just save up like a star glitter, if the weapon here decides to, you know, cooperate. And who knows? Speaking of which, get the last of these before the shop resets. I haven't pulled on a banner for so freaking long that I just ran out of Stardust. Did I pull for the weapon? Do I actually really need the weapon? Yeah. I'm pulling just to pull. Wait, what?! What the fuck is that? That looks ugly. Low key, it kinda looks like the Attack on Titan blade. Why? Why? Why is it like this? Why does it have to be this way? What is my god-awful luck? I'm gonna cry. I mean, at least now I have a weapon for Linny. But wrong weapon. They got my hopes up. Dude, Hoyo has just been giving me pain the last few updates. What is this? I've been losing every time. What the fuck is Dory doing here? What in the heck is this? Question, why are the HP claymores so... Blech. I hate it here. I hate it here. What is that, like 4 friggin' wishes? Up, time to use my star glitter. I would like at 6, so that I only have 26. God damn. I am losing like literally everything I have for this. No. Oh my god, it's Razor. Look. It's all for the drip. I'm, you know, for the drip. Not for the drip? Thanks for the hydrate. I am gonna need it. But also, I do not want to swipe my card for another weapons banner ever again, because that financially scarred me. Fucking Staff of Homa. I hate it. I hate it here. Someone just end me. Someone end me. I'm jumping off a cliff. Where's the water tank? Come on, drop down on me. Just kill me now. Guys, look. It's Arlecchino. You guys like my Arlecchino? Isn't she beautiful? Wonderful. Anyway. Danigel Baby is his first constellation on a second constellation. That father used up all my friggin' wishes, all the savings, all the friggin' So anyway. Put it up. I just freaking auto at it. I just hate it. I just want someone to end me. End my misery. Ugh. Use up all the shit. It just end me. Oh man, I don't think I have enough of the world boss stuff. Oops. I forgot about that. See, I could have stopped polling the moment I pulled D, Luke, and used that, guarantee for Clarion, but like I worked hard to farm, like to pre-farm all of Arlecchino's materials. So it would be a waste if I didn't get her. Ah, of course. Did you? You know what? I'm just going to not level up Diluc out of spite for now. 3.5 years of waiting for that man, and he just decides to come at the worst possible time. Which one does she use? One. That one. I don't remember which one. I think I've been leveling up the fragments of Onyx. Let's just put stuff on her for now until I get better shit. I don't care what she has on. Don't keep me. No, I don't care. I'm just in pain. I might as well just feed into it. Weird year for Clara Lyco and all of all time. It comes when I want Chigu Lyco. Dude, Hoyo is just fucking around with us at this point, man. What the heck? We get a character, a Lego, a weapon, whatever, that we really wanted for a really long time after all these freaking years or whatever. And then they decided, hey, since you really want this friggin' banner, weapon, / character, here's the character / weapon that you've wanted since the beginning. It's pain and suffering. Seems like a you problem. Okay, but like you're stealing all the friggin' luck, man. Duh. When I walked out. Yeah. That's how I've been feeling for the past month. Oh yeah. Her ascension stuff is with her boss, but AKA I haven't played her story quest yet, so I think I might as well. I've been working hard to get the talent materials just because I know the talent books are a pain to get. It's an easy task, but when the talent books only come like, what, 3 times a week on specific days and all that stuff, it's just, ugh. It's just a pain to farm. Wow. So much. I just want to get rid of the tick mark. I don't got a weapon for you. Sorry, father. Because your weapon decides to not come home, and I think that's just a sign for me to continue farming through the game, collecting all them Fremo gems, and just hope for the best. You want Burb? I do have a death match. You want a death match? I have 2 death matches. You know what? You can have Xiangling's. Hold on. Let me just ring this. You can have a Xiangling's death match. If you prefer, you have to get her not months of farming wasted. Yeah, I had to get her at that point. You know what? At least the death match fits her scheme. Color scheme. Speaking of freaking weapons. Lenny, my guy. You got a new weapon. Live forever. Hi, King. Welcome in. I hope you're well today. The basic attack is what you're going to hate. Really? Oh, shoot. I never really farmed for weapons. Oh. Oh, wonderful. Oh, wait. This little shit. This guy's still on my team. No, fuck you. Get out of here. As much as I love you, I hate you right now. Where the fuck is father? Father, where are you? Father.
No need to fret. I shall handle this.
Is it's a fairly weak team right now? Yes. But this team isn't exactly built. The characters here aren't exactly built. I've only had these 3 children built enough to do commissions. Wait a damn minute. Hold up. Speaking of. Alright, who to replace here? Replace mother with father.
This will be a productive partnership, I hope.
Questionable to Cup, but this is just my commissions team. Why did I deploy? Try the basic attack? Hold on. I'm being very picky right now. I need them in a specific spot for me. It's just gonna bother me. Alright, what? So basic attack? Split. What's her charge? Whoa, that's recharged? Oh damn, what the hell? Whoosh. See the scythe glow? Yeah, I see the scythe glow. And if you have a weapon, it won't look like that. So you're telling me if I get her a weapon, it will actually be like a scythe, like a full-on scythe? Yes. Oh, god damn it! Now I actually have to get the weapon. All right, guys, time to farm. During the trials.
Huh. It's been a while since we visited Poisson.
I'm gonna wait for Paimon to
Maybe
finish
we should head
talking.
over and have a look around.
The fact is, I did their trials. I just didn't really pay much attention. Oh, that's a weapon. Oh! Ah! All right, I'm sold. I'm sold. Story quest a child who doesn't exist. Wait, me. Focused experience mode. Enable focused experience mode to avoid conflicts with other quests occupying locations. Or that's a thing now. Oh my god, it's been this long and now they made it a thing. Okay, enable. I have a lot of freaking world quests that I haven't done. So honestly, this is perfect. This is good. Poisson. Doesn't poisson mean fish in French? What have you done? You fed into my gotcha addiction.
Hey, traveler, Paimon.
It's the Linny.
Oh, Paimon knows that voice.
Over here.
Linny, it's been too long. We both suffered over.
To borrow one of the more popular
Dude,
turns of phrase at the moment,
freaking
this appears to be
knowing
quite
my
the
luck
fated
when it
reunion.
comes to the
Running
weapons
into you two
gotcha,
out of the blue like this has
I'm
really made
probably
my
gonna
day.
end up getting
I certainly
another
wasn't
Linny's
expecting it.
bow before I
You
could
can say
even
that
get
again.
her
What brings you to
her,
Poisson?
her weapon. It's
Wait,
it sucks.
Paimon's got it.
'Cause that's
You must
exactly
be
what
here for
happened
your
with the
magic
Staff of
shows,
Homa.
right?
Actually, we've run into a bit of trouble on the home front, so Father arranged for us to stay in Poisson for the time being.
The only
Oh,
two
Island
weapons that I
Families
actually
HQ?
got the first try
Yep,
were
along with most of
Ayatos
the
and
other members of the
Cynos.
House of the Hearth.
That's
you may
it.
have noticed Poisson
Those
seems a
two were
bit
the only
more
ones that I actually
crowded than
won.
usual.
The others
So
I
you're
ended
saying
up
nearly the
losing.
entire organization is
The
moved to
Staff of
Poisson?
Homa was the only
Seems like
one
you've
that I
run into way
actually
more than just a
followed
bit of
through
trouble.
to
What's
try to
really
get.
going
Lost both
Well,
times until I got
Since
it.
the two of you are so curious,
Oh, hello, Father.
perhaps I can fill in the gaps.
You scared Paimon half to death.
Father, you're here.
You know, on second thought, maybe we don't need to know. It's all probably super confidential House of the Heart stuff, right? We totally weren't trying to pry or anything.
No need to be nervous. I could sense your genuine concern from your conversation just now. Of course, I can also understand your confusion. Sending so many Fatui here to Poisson, it's only natural that some might suspect an ulterior motive to be involved.
Well, we are a little curious. We still have our reservations about your organization.
I understand. I'm well aware you've had your fair
Hey,
share
we're
of
weapons
confrontations
now.
with the Fatui in the past.
Me too.
And I can't exactly guarantee that we'll
Character
remain on good
gotcha
terms in
is
the
one
future.
thing,
As for right now,
but
however, I
weapons
would say we have
gotcha
little reason to be at odds, wouldn't
is
you
the
agree?
bane of my
The
existence.
House of the Hearth could stand to be more open with those who have worked so closely with us in the past. As for the issue at hand, well, it hardly relates to any ulterior motive. To be frank, it all stems from a certain rumor circulating around the House of the Hearth. It's an internal matter.
What sort of rumor?
Yeah,
A
what
rumor
kind of
that a
rumor are we
certain
talking here?
phantom child is hiding away in the House of the Hearth.
Some sort of ghost story,
A
maybe?
phantom child? Ooh, just hearing the name is giving Paimon the creeps.
A spirit that should have long ceased to exist is lurking in the shadows of the House of the Hearth. So I decided to bring the children to Poisson before continuing to investigate the situation. I expect I should be able to track down the spirit fairly quickly. After that, it's just a matter of resolving the situation, if you will. It shouldn't be much trouble at all. If you're curious, or if you still have some concerns, it might be advisable to stick around for a few days. I'm sure the children would be exceedingly pleased to welcome some visitors.
Okay.
Rennie, I'll leave you to entertain our guests. I have some matters to attend to.
Of course, Father.
Bye, Father. I couldn't help but feel intimidated during that conversation with Dave. Oh my god, I hate it. Friggin' auto when I'm trying to read Traveler Lines. He also suggested that we stick around for a few days. But why? Because why not?
It has long been a dream of mine to invite you to our home and introduce you to my other siblings. You're quite well known in the organization already.
Oh my god, we're famous.
A lot of people have been talking about you, especially after everything with the prophecy. If you're willing, why don't you stay a while and have a little chat with us?
Alright. We don't have anything else to do right now anyway. But let's be clear, we're just gonna be there as guests, okay? Don't get any funny. Oh, wait a second. For your guests, that probably means we'll be treated to lots of yummy food.
Of course, that's
Of
where her
course.
priorities lie.
During our stay in Poisson, we've been helping out the locals with some fishing. We bring in quite the bounty every day. In fact, today is the perfect chance for me to show you what I can do in the kitchen. Let's go. I'll take you to where we're staying.
Ba, 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 ba. Be a house guest. Why is house in quotation mark? Oh, is it still in? Oh, it's this way. I can navigate. Da, 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 da. Oh yeah, stamina. Stamina's a thing. You know, the fact that I've been exploring Fontaine for a while to like farm for stuff, and then like the new region came out, I
Rented
nearly
this house for one
drowned
of the locals to use as a temporary base. I'll come back
because
later
I
and
forgot
tidy up a bit.
that
After that, it should be all ready for
outside
you
of
to stay in
Fontaine,
tonight.
I don't exactly have
Awesome,
swimming
thanks.
stamina.
So, where are we off to now?
Well, when I happened to run into you two earlier, I was actually in the middle of distributing some supplies. With this many people staying in Poisson, we have to bring in outside supplies every now and then. I should probably make sure the rest of these provisions get delivered, otherwise people might start to get antsy.
Don't look at me like that, Noisy.
There are all sorts of rumors about your organization floating around out there. Paimon's not sure if she could even take a wild guess as to what's true and what's not. But now that we finally have the chance to see a day in the life of the house, we can take a good look at how you operate.
Well, you're more than welcome to come along. Just follow me.
Also, you haven't forgotten how to make comps. I never know how to make comps. I thought we already established this. I go by the if it works comp. If I survive, then it works comp.
Linny! We're finally here. The supplies. I'm assuming you've...
Brought them with me? Yep, here you go. Hello? Something caught your eye?
Yes, I know
It's
I'm
the
beautiful, but
Traveler
still.
in Paimon!
No way! Come here, everyone! Hurry! The Traveler and Paimon are here!
One at a time, please. Don't crowd around them all at once.
Yes,
We
bask
don't
in
wanna scare off
my
our guests now,
magnificence.
do we?
Oh, it's alright! Gotta say, Paimon didn't realize we were this famous.
Of course! Father and Linny have told us so much about you.
Father told us about how you helped Linny. According to
My
her,
god,
you're a
father talked
trustworthy
about
friend.
me.
And as far as she's concerned, that's pretty much the highest compliment we've ever heard her give. As you can imagine, everyone's been very curious about you.
I heard the Traveler is so strong that he can move a mountain with his bare hands.
I heard Paimon eats so much that she can clean out the entire pantry at Hotel de Boer in just 2 days! Wait a second! That's the rumor you heard about Paimon? Oh, not cool at all!
Mine's also a bit of a stretch. But battling a god isn't?
Oh, wait! When guests visit, you're supposed to give them gifts and stuff, right?
Oh, we don't need something like that. Besides, we don't have anything to give to you! Come on, we insist! I can give you some of my new potions. Just pick your poison. And by that, I mean medicine or actual poison. I've got the...
You know what? Give me the poison. I'm gonna need it after today's gacha pulls.
Or maybe Shaplo can teach you guys about stealth! He's super good at it! He's never been caught!
Ah, now that's not a bad idea. I know you usually prefer to fight head-on, but it never hurts to expand your bag of tricks, right? When it comes to eliminating your enemies, staying quiet can go a long way. Trust me, I would know. I was poisoned not too long ago, and I'm still dealing with the after effects. So I'm not quite as good as I was before, but I can still give you some pointers.
Wait, when you said gifts, Paimon didn't think you meant poison and stealth tactics.
Hey, I'll take it, okay?
Those are the best things we can give you. You don't like them?
I love them.
Ooh, how about this? Tell me the name of someone who really annoys you, and we'll teach him a lesson for you.
Child. Number
All right,
11 of the
folks,
Fatui
Elwar,
Harbingers.
I think that's enough suggestions for now. When it comes to being a good host, it's the thought that counts. You don't need a physical gift to make our guests happy. In fact, pestering them with suggestion after suggestion might make them more annoyed than anything. I would say your enthusiasm has certainly gotten across.
Absolutely.
Awesome! It's been so long since we have had guests to play with. If there's anything you need, just let us know.
Yeah, especially if it's poison or something. I've got all sorts of potions for that.
Yeah, give me
Well,
all the
we'll
poisons
talk
you
to
got.
later.
Let me
We've
consume
still
them.
got supplies to distribute.
All right, see you later.
After today's gotcha pulls and literally spending all that I have, I need a drink. I don't drink.
Lenny, about all that
I hope to bitch, thanks for the gotcha paid and enjoy your stream. Well, thanks for
Scared
stopping
you,
by,
did it?
Noisy.
That kind of talk comes with being part of
Thanks
the
for the
House of
health
the
redeem.
Hearth. When Foltz was really young, he strangled all of his family pets, just out of curiosity. He was labeled a dangerous problem child and was abandoned by his family. Elwar has an unnatural obsession with potions. Father has forbidden her from trying all the different concoctions she comes up with, but she still tries to test them in secret. You really have to keep an eye on that one. Chaplot is around my age. While I'm mainly responsible for collecting intelligence, he handles surveillance. He's very passionate about his work and has no reservations about taking on some very difficult missions. I know you two probably aren't used to that kind of talk, but I can promise you they only had the best of intentions. Things like stealth tactics and developing different poisons, they really mean a lot to them. They were just trying to share the best of what they could offer, that's all.
Precious children. Continue distributing supplies. Oh, wait, was I supposed to go up or down? Oh, was I supposed to be on the platform? Well, shit. Guess I'm gonna have to climb. Up.
Filial, supplies are here.
Thanks. And who are these two? Outsiders?
Allow me to introduce you. This is the Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, you're the famous duo I've been hearing so much about.
Yes.
It's nice to meet you. I heard you've traveled to all sorts of places. Is that true?
Oh yeah, I've been all over the place.
we're making our way all across to that.
Oh, good for you.
Why do you look so
You
concerned?
must be pretty familiar with Fontaine by now, then. Have you seen the new opera that started running recently? I think it's called... The 4,000 Thieves?
Oh, this is the first we've heard of it.
Yeah.
It seems
But
like
also
it's
I don't
going
really
be
go to
fantastic.
operas, so...
From what I've been able to tell from the posters, anyway. You should definitely check it out if you have the time.
Oh, and there's the Blind Maiden, too. That one is supposed to have audience interaction. Seems pretty interesting.
I suppose it's hard talking about popular culture, the
After
opposite.
discussion's over, I think I'll go get a manicure.
Oh, maybe I should dye my hair. Wonder how much it'll cost.
Expensive.
Is it just Paimon, or do these two seem much easier to get along with than the others? Looks like the House of the Hearth has some normal members after all.
Are they really
I heard
normal,
that.
though?
Oops.
I'm willing to bet
I'm
they're not as
guessing you're
normal as
referring
they
to
make it out to
Foltz
be.
And the others? Yeah, we're definitely not all like them.
I bet those crazies are practically foaming at the mouth right now. I'm sure they just can't wait to get back to Snezhnaya to carry out the plan.
That's enough, Filial.
Plan? What plan?
Don't talk about family members behind their back, right? Whatever. Let's go.
Guess this is goodbye then. If you ever have some time, we should go see the opera together.
Okay. Sure. Die.
Well, that's it for the supplies. We should probably head back as well.
Well, they didn't seem too happy with each other. Seems like there could be something more going on here.
We should observe for now.
You're right. We're only here as guests after all. Oh, Linny's getting super far ahead. Come on, let's catch up.
Go to the temporary accommodations. Thanks, Linny, for waiting for us.
So, what do you think of the members you've met so far?
They certainly got a lot of personality.
Well, Father is always encouraging us to be strong-willed and independent. So if there's one thing we've got, it's people who aren't afraid to speak their mind. Well, I should probably get cooking. Wanna join?
Of course!
Then let's head out and... Uh-huh. Fremine?
Fremine!
What are you doing here?
Well,
Hey, nice to see you again!
Oh, you too. I heard you're here as guests of House of the Hearth. Welcome.
We were just going to make some food. Why don't you come along? I could use some help in the kitchen, and I seem to remember you mentioning you wanted to make seafood soup for the traveler in Paimon.
Seafood soup? Oh, Paimon's drooling already.
Were you looking for something just now, Fremine?
We love soup.
Maybe I can help.
It's nothing. I just wanted to see if there were any extra supplies.
Yeah, we've got some left over. What do you need?
Some food and water, and some clean cloth, if possible.
No problem. Give me a second here. Food, water... Wait a minute. What do you need all of those for? You're not on any missions as far as I'm aware, and you were just going to come eat with us. So what's this all about?
Secret mission.
I thought I'd grab an extra portion because I get hungry at night. Could be because I'm growing, you
He's
know?
just a growing boy.
And,
Fremine, you remember what I told you? You're not like me. Your lying skills still need some work. Tell me what's going on. Is it really bad enough that you have to keep it from your own brother?
Maybe it'll
Family
be better
drama.
if we gave them some space.
This is the first time I've seen that kind of look on your face. Whatever happened, does it have something to do with Father?
yes,
Oh, family drama.
just follow me.
Parental issues. Eh. Where am I going? Figure out what Fremine is hiding by going on top of the ship, behind the ship. Where? Best area is Oh, there we go.
You're back! Oh, and you've brought some friends with you this time.
Hello, my name's Linny. I grew up in the House of the Hearth. And you are?
Hi, Linny. I'm also a child of the House of the Hearth,
Huh?
just like you.
Wait a dang
Clairvy?
minute.
It's nice to meet you.
Isn't she the girl
Does
in
that name ring any
in
bells,
the
honey?
No,
animation
not
for
at all.
Arlecchino?
that's not a name we have on our roster, I'm sure of it. What I'm not sure of, though, is how she managed to sneak in. She must be the phantom child Father's been searching for. From the looks of it, I'm guessing you were the one that found her, Fremine. You, haven't told Father, have you?
No, I haven't told anyone. I've just been keeping her hidden.
For how long?
About half a month now.
Dang.
So ever since we got to Poisson, then. Do you have any idea what you're doing?
I know what I'm doing.
Really? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like you're hiding the very person Father has been trying to find. If Father finds out about this, everyone involved is going to be punished. You know the rules of the house, Fremine. I know you do. Father doesn't tolerate any form of betrayal. So why are you doing this?
I've thought it through. And I just can't hand her over like that. Linny, don't you remember last year? Sheplo nearly died after getting poisoned during that one mission. He wasn't able to get back before the poison started taking effect, and not a single person was there to help him. That night, while I was sleeping, I heard a voice telling me to go save him. I opened my eyes, but I couldn't find the source of the voice. I thought maybe I was just hearing things, but I went to look for him anyway. Luckily, I got there with enough time to save his life. That feeling of being haunted, of hearing voices, it's happened many times in the House of the Hearth. I'm sure you've noticed.
So what you're saying is, that was her? She was the one who spoke to you that night?
Unless there are other spirits roaming around the House of the Hearth, I don't think there's any other possibility. If Clairvy were our enemy, it wouldn't matter whether she was a spirit or an actual child. I would have
Wait, so
acted
she's a
without
ghost
second
child?
thought, because that's what Father ordered us to do. But she's been living with us, helping us from the shadows all this time. I think that makes her family. I couldn't just hand her over to be dealt with. Not when there's so much we still don't know.
So what's your plan then? You can't keep her here forever. Someone is bound to find out eventually.
I haven't thought that far yet. I don't want to disobey an order from Father, but I also don't want to put Clairvy in danger.
Come with me. There are a couple things I'd like to say to you in private.
Those two sure care a lot about each other. Well, they got a funny way of showing it. From where Pineapple
Now I
was
need to
floating,
know
it
how
sure
this story
seemed like they were
progresses.
about to bite each other's heads off. No way. They have a really deep bond. I could tell right away, because I also have a friend like that. I just don't know how long that kind of bond can last.
Oh heck? What do you mean?
The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
Huh?
I'm sorry, Linny. I really didn't mean to drag anyone else into this.
Oh really? You didn't mean to? 'Cause I for one wish you did.
Huh? What do you mean?
You know, when we were younger, you didn't call me Linny. You called me brother, just like Lynette. We grew up together, the three of us. We were all orphans, all rescued by Father. Of all the siblings in the House of the Hearth, I think our bond was the closest. Later on, when you started calling me Linny, I wasn't actually surprised. After all, Lynette and I are related by blood. We've had to depend on each other to survive long before we joined the house.
Linny,
The darkest and most difficult moments of my life happened before you and I had ever met. I'm sure that's true
Should
for
we
you
really
as well.
be listening to this?
Even so, Fremine, we've stood by each
This
other for all
conversation
these
seems
years
kinda
now, and
personal.
to me, That means more than blood. You and Lynette are the most important people in my life. No one can replace you. So I won't let you face anything alone. Not if I can help it.
Oh, looks like things are getting kinda heated between Linny and Fremine. Maybe we should go check on them.
No. Let them be. Let them work it out.
Oh,
We need it.
it's raining. I should put my clothes away.
Is she a ghost child or what? She has what? What clothes do you have to put? Where did she go? Oh my gosh, she's a ghost child. Anyway.
Hey, you two! Hope we aren't interrupting anything. Like a fight, or... Oh, wait a minute, Fremine. You're not crying, are you? Is everything alright?
They're just having an emotional
Everything's
moment.
fine. Thanks for asking.
Well, we're all friends here, right? We've been through so much together, so if there's anything we can do to help, just say the word.
It's just a small family dispute. It's not something our guests should trouble themselves with. In fact, it might be better if your stay ended here.
But sometimes having guests around can come in handy.
What are you getting at, Traveler?
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate. That's what you're trying to say, isn't it?
Exactly.
I just... Thank you. I was really hoping to keep you out of it. But even if I could think of some other reason to turn you away, I'm not sure I could convince you. I know things could turn dangerous, so I promise you this. From now on, I'll protect you like my life depends on it.
Me too.
Well, back to the matter at hand then. If we don't plan on handing Clairvy over to Father, then our only other option is to solve the mystery of her identity before Father is able to track her down. That means finding out where she came from and what she's doing here. Then we can send her on her merry way and pretend like none of this ever happened.
I've tried that already.
And?
And... nothing. I tried taking her somewhere really far away, but... after some time, she just reappeared. She even came with us all the way to Poisson. It seems like wherever the house is, she follows.
That's kind of creepy.
I don't know much about spirits. Do you two have any ideas?
Let's see here. Paimon remembers hearing something like, if you fulfill a spirit's last wish before they died, they'll let go of whatever's keeping them here and return to the ley lines. Oh, it's just that Paimon doesn't really remember where she heard that, so it's not.
I'm pretty sure
guaranteed
that's
to
like
work
pretty
or
common
anything.
knowledge.
Well, sounds like it's worth a shot. Guess that means we should go ask her about her wish. But first, Fremine, I need you to promise me something.
What is it?
I need you to promise me that this will stay between the two of us. We're the masterminds behind this whole thing. No one else gets involved. Can you do that for me?
Of course.
I mean, aren't
promise.
I also technically
Alright.
involved as well?
Then let's seal the promise just like when we were kids. Fist bump on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I swear.
Oh.
Whoa!
Lynette!
Just the slow turn. The sound effects. All of it was great.
But what a surprise! What brings you here, dear sister?
Facial expressions. The cinematics, everything.
And, when exactly did you get here?
You're an idiot, brother.
And you too, Fremine. You 3, Traveler. And you 4, Paimon.
Wait, what did we do?
I've seen Clairvy around the House of the Hearth before. I hadn't seen her in Poisson, so I figured she must not have come with us. But it turns out, you were just hiding her. I heard you talking about your plan. Rather than steering clear of the situation, I'd rather fully join in. If you don't agree, I'll have no choice but to report everything back to Father. Simple as that.
Well,
You're
dang.
not giving us much wiggle room here, Lynette. Well, I guess we're all in this together then. After we talk to Clairvy, we'll figure out our next move. There's no time to lose. Let's go.
Alright, Clairvy, what's your deal?
I'm full. Thank you for bringing me this food, you guys.
Spirits can eat?
She said she's full, but the food doesn't look like it's even been touched.
Ah. Well, she's a spirit. She can't actually eat. So then, what is she full from?
That's right. Based on what I've been able to observe, it doesn't seem like Clairvy can interact with the physical world at all. Still, when she's presented with food, she'll always linger around it for a good little while. Maybe, in her mind, she really is eating those things.
Does she know that she has already passed away?
I've tried to ask her, but she didn't answer. My guess is that she's just as confused as we are. Or maybe she couldn't understand the question at all.
Clairvy, if you've got some time, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Sure. Oh, another new friend. Hi, I'm Clairvy.
Hello.
Clairvy, how did you join the House of the Hearth?
Huh? Isn't it the same for everybody? The knave brings you here and then you can't leave.
It's just that your name, it's not on the roster. And I've never seen you before.
The roster? Oh, I get it now. I think there might be some things you don't know about this place. The people in charge, they're not as nice as they look. They say they keep a roster, but it's not complete. There are a lot of people who aren't on it, and never will be. In this house, some people are family, and other people are just test subjects. Those kinds of people aren't ever going to get a place on the roster. Unless it's the roster of people who've been executed. Wait, does that mean the knave...
Is there anyone that can vouch for you?
Perry. She's my best friend. She's the only one I trust in this place.
Have either of you heard of that name before?
No.
Me neither.
Clairvy, Perry. Neither of those names are on the roster. But it seems like she's telling the truth. Either that, or this kid's already got a bag of tricks bigger than mine. Maybe we should try a different approach. Clairvy, do you have a wish?
I had a wish once.
A wish?
It can be anything you want. Just imagine. It's your birthday, you're blowing out the candles, and your wish
My wish didn't come true last hour.
To go outside, where the sun can find me. That's it? Well, that sounds easy enough.
I don't know about that, Paimon.
The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
know why, but she just has that distant look in her eyes that's just creepy.
Okay, time to divide and conquer. Listen up. I've got a plan. I'll try and find a way to use basic illusory magic to take Clairvy outside and bring her somewhere with sunlight. Lynette, try and find the list of executions that Clairvy was talking about and see if her name is on it. Fremini,
Executions,
you
huh?
stay in Poisson. We can't be the only ones who've had run-ins with Clairvy. I need you to collect intel on everything she's said and done.
Understood.
I'll try my best.
What about us? What should we do?
I really appreciate your willingness to help, but this is a family matter. I don't want to drag you in too deep. It's too risky.
Might as well just drag us even deeper.
Let me
We already
think.
know everything here.
Since Father considers
not
you
everything,
to be
but still.
guests, maybe you could stick by her side for a little while. You don't need to do anything except keep up some nice, casual conversation.
Huh.
Paimon gets it.
Nice,
You wanna
casual
distract.
conversation. Say to the introvert with social anxiety who literally cannot small talk for the life of it. Okay. How should we contact?
I'll give you a magic bird. If Father suspects something, all you need to do is release it when she's not looking, and it'll alert me that something's wrong.
A
Of
magic
course, That's
bird.
only as a last resort. If Father doesn't seem to notice us, there's no need to make contact. We'll reconvene here tonight after all's said and done. If the worst case scenario happens and we're discovered, just tell Father everything. We're not going to let our guests get punished for our own actions. That's where we draw the line.
Careful.
You too. Okay, this is where we part. Father should be at the beach nearby. I really hope this goes well. No, it has to go well. That's the only way this can get resolved.
It's not gonna go well, is it?
Clairvy, I'd like to take you somewhere. Is that okay with you?
Sure. Where are we going?
You're going outside. And you're gonna touch the outside grass. Sometimes I don't like how the default wings just fit so well with a character's color scheme. No, no, don't tell me. No, 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 don't tell me that's who I think it is, who I think it is. Why is he here?
It's the knave and child.
Well, at least we know he's alright.
Aren't you supposed to be in Snezhnaya recuperating? What are you still doing in Fontaine?
Oh, it's you two. I didn't expect to run into you here. I was unconscious for quite a while after the fight in the Primordial Sea. After I woke up, I realized I was being taken back to Snezhnaya, and well, I couldn't have that now, could I? Not when I've still got unfinished business here in Fontaine. So, I mustered up all my strength and made the journey back on my own.
Bruh.
What sort of unfinished business are we talking here?
It has to do with Skirk, my master. I really wanted to meet up with her, but by the time I got back, she had already left. I still have so many questions for her. Without any other leads, all I could do was ask the knave to help me track her down. She must have left behind some traces from her time in Fontaine.
Oh, okay, so have you found any clues?
Unfortunately, no. While the House of the Hearth is adept at collecting all manner of intelligence, certain existences can still manage to escape our purview.
Basically, unless Master feels there's a need to meet with me, she's not going to be found. But that
Dang, she's
problem
just
has
a
an
master
easy
at hide and
fix.
seek then.
I just need to become stronger, and then...
Paimon thinks you should focus
And
on
you
getting
should be
better first.
resting, sir.
The worst of it is over. It's all thanks to that one kid from the House of the Hearth. Elwar, I think her name was. She gave me a bunch of random potions to drink. They didn't go down easy, let me tell you. Pain and chills all over. But they really did help speed up my recovery. And that's good, because it looks like I really do have to head back this time. The old man's been putting the pressure on me. He sent someone to tell me I'm needed for some sort of project.
Project Stuja?
Project what?
Yeah, that's the one. I heard Regrader's involved too. I'm not looking forward to having to listen to all his monologuing, that's for sure. Hey, maybe you could think of a way for me to stay in Fontaine for a little longer. Helping Linny and the others brush up on their fighting skills would be far more interesting. If you and I could spar, that would be even better.
Of course, it comes to a fight.
I've been waiting for a chance to see you go all out.
Fighting talk.
And what a sweet little daydream that is. But I also have a role to play in all this. I'll be leaving Fontaine shortly as well. Besides, considering how little they see fit to step outside the homeland, being called on to return to Snezhnaya by such illustrious dignitaries, what a great honor. Wouldn't you agree?
One I could do without, I'd say.
Is it just Paimon? Or does it kind of seem like they're...
Just casually trash talking their colleagues behind their backs? What, y'all don't do that?
So, dear guests of the House of the Hearth, to what do I owe the visit?
Well, we just...
Wanted to learn more about you.
Right! We're super close to Linny and the others, but we still don't know much about you!
Is that so? Introductions have already been made, have they not?
Oh, well, you see? There's only so much you can learn about someone from a short introduction. At least tell us something a little extra, like... Why do you call yourself father?
Huh, good question. I'd also like to know.
The fact that you have to ask tells me our intelligence work has been quite successful. Telling you the answer to that question would only serve to undermine that success. And we can't have that, now can we?
Spoken like a true diplomat. That was some expert sidestepping right there.
Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll take my leave. I still have a small matter to resolve at home.
Wait, don't go!
Oh, wow. Way to make it obvious, Paimon. If the knave leaves right now, she's sure to run into Linny and Clarivy. Should I release the bird Linny gave us? No, we should try to get her talking about something else first. About the House of the Hearth. What does the organization mean?
I'd also like to hear the answer to this. I've met some of the members of your organization, and they all seemed like really good kids. They actually reminded me of Tonya and Tusser. Which, by the way, if you ever betray them, I'm just letting you know, I won't let you off easy.
And why would I betray them?
Well, you've already betrayed the House of the Hearth once, haven't you?
Huh?
At least, that's what I heard. Okay, I admit. That's just what the old man told me. The rooster, I mean.
They betrayed the House of the Hearth. So does that mean what Clarissa was just...
Wait,
God damn.
did you really do something bad to those kids?
Never mind what I've done. I'm more curious as to what the mighty rooster had to say. Care to enlighten me?
Ah, well, nothing much. Just some stuff about you taking out many other members of the House of the Hearth, and even going so far to attack your own family.
I see.
Oh, based on your reaction, I'm guessing it's all a bunch of lies.
Hardly. I don't appreciate his particular turns of phrase, but I suppose he didn't say anything untrue. Although, it would be more accurate to say that there is a certain level of prejudice involved, but I don't intend to clear that up just yet. Prejudice has a funny way of concealing the real truth behind certain things, an attribute that I find to be quite advantageous. Call yourself a Fontainian, for example, and people will assume all sorts of things, when the real truth is that this is simply the land where I was raised.
Huh? You're not actually from Fontaine? But then why did you try to help out with the prophecy and
She's
everything?
not actually from Fontaine? Huh?
I was
What?
trying to protect the children born in Fontaine. Claiming that I myself was a Fontainian simply made it easier to operate. People would hardly suspect a fellow Fontainian of having any ulterior motives. Who wouldn't want to save their homeland after all? The primordial sea wouldn't have any effect on me, but it would have caused great harm to the House of the Hearth. Well, you wanted extra information, didn't you? There you go. I hope that satisfied your curiosity.
Much for learning anything else about her betrayal. You probably only revealed that other secret in order to change the subject. Seems like she's trying to avoid talking about her past.
So,
Well, I mean, you
stayed in
guys
Fontaine
kind
for
of
the
technically
kids.
just
I
met,
guess I was
so...
wrong to believe you'd betray them. Apologies. Looks like I was holding on to some prejudices myself.
Good. Like I said, I like it when others have misconceptions of me.
Actually, while I was recuperating at the House of the Hearth, there was something else that really caught my attention. I heard that members always resolve disputes and arguments with a friendly spar.
Oh,
and the
of course,
loser
it's
has
back
to
to
back
fighting
down.
talk.
Seems pretty cool if you ask me. Would also give them plenty of opportunities to hone their skills.
Well, that's only a recent development. In the past, such spars weren't nearly so... friendly. The losing party would lose everything, including their life.
They were that high stakes? Whew, at least that's not a thing anymore.
Well, the current atmosphere's not half bad. I'm a bit jealous, actually. You've got so many family members around you, and you even get to live with them.
Having a lot of family around means dealing with a considerable amount of bickering and scheming. Once Tonya and Tusser enter their rebellious phase, I'm sure you'll understand. Just imagine. Tusser becomes obsessed with plucking out strands from the rooster's mustache, or Tonya decides to dye her hair 42 different colors.
Okay. I get the picture.
As the conversation shifts to the topic of Tonya and Tusser, Charles begins to shudder. It's the type of conversation. Yeah,
Well,
thanks,
would you
child.
Look at the time. I should probably get going. Traveler, Paimon, I'm not sure where our paths will cross next, but the next time we run into each other, we should definitely try and find some time to spar.
Of course.
Again, maybe this is a conversation we can have when you look less like you're gonna kill over.
All right. Well, thanks for everything, Arlecchino.
No thanks necessary. You also played a part in obtaining the Gnosis. I would say we can call ourselves even.
I like the sound of that. Well, I'm off. See you all some other time.
Let me guess, we're gonna see him in Notlon.
We should probably get going too. Do you want to head back with us?
Oh? You want me to leave so soon?
Oh, well, you see,
I'm rather enjoying the evening breeze. If you don't mind, I think I'll stick around for a bit. I have some things to think about. Apologies for not attending to you like a proper host. Please forgive this slight. I do hope you'll have a pleasant stay.
Well, mission successful.
we managed to keep her distracted until nightfall. Good thing Child was there to keep the conversation going. You don't think she suspected anything, do you?
I have a feeling she
I
100%
wonder if Lynn
suspected
had any
something.
issues. Let's hurry back and see how everything went.
Oh? You decided to stay a little longer? Let's take in the ocean view together then.
Okay. This isn't exactly an ocean, though. Return to Poisson. What? Oh my god, it's the bird that looks like Neuvillette. So where are we going? Back to the house or back to the back room? The backyard. House, okay.
Lenny, how did everything go?
Well, long story short, we ran into a small issue. Clairvy can't go into the sunlight.
Huh? What do you mean?
Everything was fine at first. She followed me up to the surface just like I told her. But as I led her out of the shadows and into the sunlight, she vanished. I turned around and there she was, standing at the edge of the shadows, silently watching me.
Well, dang.
Huh. Maybe she's afraid of sunlight, or... No, it wouldn't be her wish if that were the case.
You physically can't be in the
We
sunlight.
could always try pushing her into it.
Paimon. We're talking about a spirit. Not sure pushing works on a non-corporal
Oh,
being.
true.
I've pretty much tried it all already.
English.
Nothing worked. Eventually, the sun went down, so all I could do was bring her back here. How did it go with you, Lynette?
Good. I've got the list. It's right here.
Really? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's take a look. Oh, that's a lot of pages. Oh, it's gonna take forever to get through it all.
We can each take a section. Here.
Reading.
La Pouillade, L'Endroit, Chambert, Horaire. Oh, yikes. That Horaire guy has a huge scar on his face. He's kinda giving Paimon the creeps.
Ah, I've met him before. The scar is from an injury he received during a mission. I still remember him joking with me about it. He said any future lover would take one look at him and then lose all interest.
Dang.
Did he say anything else?
That's unfortunate.
Well, I asked if there was someone he was interested in. He said no, and that's where our conversation ended. It was only later that I learned he really did have someone he liked. He risked everything to escape so he could be with her, but it didn't work. One day, Father asked to see him, and, well, I never saw him again after that.
Oof.
Wait, so that means the knave, she...
It may seem cruel, but it's just one of the rules of the house. Betrayal is not to be taken lightly. We know too many secrets to come and go as we please. So, if you do try to leave, you pay with your life.
Damn.
Her name's not here, huh? Well, that's not too surprising. It doesn't seem like this list is complete. It only contains records dating back around 5 years.
Dang.
Let's shift our attention then.
Then isn't
Fremen,
Clairvy like
were you able to find anything out?
from years? Years ago? Like years.
Fremine.
Sorry. I was thinking about something. I managed to talk to quite a few people, but I couldn't help but notice that the atmosphere in the house was a little... strange.
Strange.
Yeah.
What, like
I
some kind of
mean,
dark
I
aura
know there have been
around
arguments in the
Strange?
past. Times when people haven't gotten along. Chapleau and Filiol are a good example of that.
Oh, those are two of the people that we met while delivering supplies. Paimon can see how they might not get along. They had very different vibes, and their, interests seem to be pretty different as well.
That's to be expected, actually. Father brought us all here, shared her knowledge with us, taught us how to fight. That's one thing we all share. But that's also where the similarities end. Not all of us feel the same desire to stay here. As members of the House of the Hearth, we're also considered part of the Fatui. And to a lot of people, that's an identity they never asked for. Certain members get older and realize they want something else for themselves. But considering the rules of the house, most people would never say that out loud. People like Chaplot and Foltz are loyal to Father and her vision. They're proud to be part of the Fatui. Filial and Nantoy, on the other hand, well, they aren't quite as enthusiastic.
These kinds of conflicts have always been there.
Hi, Fu.
It's
Welcome
not
in. I
like
hope you're
Father
well.
is
Thanks for
in
the
dark
health
about
check.
any of this.
Well, that's true. But it just feels like things have gotten worse lately. Filial and the others, it seemed like they were meeting in secret to talk about something. I can't
Rebellion?
say for sure, but I think they've met Clairvy.
You think she's been inciting them to act out?
No, not exactly. But I wouldn't be surprised if she said something to them about the
Hey, if the
darkness
little
in the
ghost
house.
child says to
And
rebel,
how deep
then
it runs.
I think it's a sign to
She's told me
rebel.
about it before. Experiments being run on children. People being used as pawns on the battlefield without so much as the strength to survive.
And they just believed all that? Without any evidence?
Clairvy's words probably gave them the excuse they were looking for. Whether they actually believe them to be true is secondary.
This is all because of Project Stuja, isn't it?
Project what?
Whoa. Hold on a second. What's this Project Stuja all about, huh? This is the second time it's come up now.
Sorry, but I'm not sure of the details either.
Dang.
I only know what Father has told us, which is that it's something the Rooster and Regrader have been working on together. Apparently, it has to do with the Fatui's strategic plan for the future. Because the House of the Hearth was so successful in obtaining the Gnosis, we now have the honor of playing a key role in Project Stuja.
Wait.
Sometimes
but
Twitch always has a
isn't that
40-second
good
delay when I
thing?
open streams. Always
Key
have to
role
reload.
is just another way of
Oof.
saying dangerous role.
Sometimes I hate it when that
To us,
happens.
the whole thing is an inconvenience. Father thinks so too, but she's in no position to refuse. Their plan isn't exactly unreasonable, and they've been funneling the house a lot of funding. It's just that we'll lose a lot of members in the process. Participating in the plan, it's an honor in name only. What they're really trying to do is subdue us. The existence of an intelligence organization outside their control makes them feel uneasy.
Like the Fatui are plotting something big, but given how little Linny and the others seem to know about it, I probably won't be able to learn much. I should keep a sharp eye out during any future dealings with the Fatui to see what I can learn.
Okay, super complicated top secret Fatui business aside, what does all of this have to do with the conflicts you were talking about earlier? Paimon doesn't get the connection.
External pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife. You can't overlook the power of fear either. People are afraid of dying, and that fear is often the impetus for a lot of stupid decisions. I thought resolving the Clairvy situation would make everything go back to normal, but it looks like things are more complicated than I thought. If we leave Filial and the others to their own devices, sooner or later, Father will be forced to take action.
We can only focus on one situation at a time, brother.
You're right. Even if we confront Filial and the others, it won't do any good. It might even make matters worse. We should focus on Clairvy for now. Well, it's getting late. We should head back and get some rest. We'll try again first thing tomorrow.
Okay.
Lynette, you stick with me this time. Fremine, keep a close eye on Filial and the others. Make sure they don't do anything they'll regret. Good work today, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Rest at the temporary accommodation. Rest. Mind races with all sorts of. Oh my god, that was the fast text. What the heck?
Looking forward to an early She can't sleep at all. Hey, you don't think the knave will be too angry with Linny and everyone if she finds out about all this, do you? She's even scary when she smiles. If she were to actually get angry... Ooh, you have to protect Paimon if that happens, okay, Traveler?
Why, I can't use you as a meat shield? I'm also afraid of her. You can just hide behind me.
Trust is effort, Traveler. Look! Look over there!
What's she doing over there?
Quick! Let's catch up with her before anyone sees!
He's planning a rebellion.
Over there!
And she disappeared. Okay. Wonderful.
Oh, where is she going? Or if someone sees her, we're toast!
Oh my god. Little ghost child, please.
Oh, look! She stopped!
Just wanted to go outside.
Clairvy!
Yeah, shush,
I opened the
Paimon.
window while no one was looking. Look how pretty the outside is.
Window? Nothing here.
If only I could have more than this. You probably think I'm being silly, huh? All this hopeless resisting? It's better to dream of what I could have than try to make it a reality, right? Please, help us get on the same page here, Clary. We need you to tell us what you know. Can you do that? Sure. Although, after you hear all this, I think you might regret that decision. Everyone in this family is nothing more than a tool. Something to be used and exploited. We're all expendable. Including me. As long as you're useful, you get to stick around. Lose your value. You're handed over to the doctor. Experimented on.
Hell nah,
given
not
a
the
fate
doctor.
worse than death. I've seen it happen again and again. And I've had enough. You're saying the knave did all that? It's just, that doesn't seem like something she would do. She's scary and all, but it seems like even she has lines she wouldn't cross. I knew you wouldn't believe me. Everyone thinks she's a good person. They all think of her like a real mother. Mother?
We only know father.
But she doesn't deserve that title. She's disgraced it and tarnished it. And if I had things my way, I'd never see her again. If only Perry were here, she'd understand. Perry? There's that name again. Also, Paimon's getting a strange feeling. It almost feels like she's not really here with us. Paimon can't tell if she's actually talking to us or if she's mistaken us for someone else.
Not sure either. She's a spirit. Could be anything.
Well, in any case, it seems like she really needs someone to talk to. We should keep her company for a little longer. She looks so young. But it seems like she's been through a lot. It's getting windy. I should close the window. Ooh, look at the moon. Isn't it pretty? Hey, wanna hear a secret? I heard that if you look up at the night sky in Snezhnaya, you can see the aurora. It's supposed to be super pretty. Even prettier than the moon tonight.
I'd love to see it.
Perry and I promised each other.
Probably gonna have to wait like
once we're
another
older,
2 years or something
gonna
till
go
we get
see
to
it together.
Snezhnaya. But still.
But I can't find her. I'm worried she's all Supin.
No, that wouldn't happen to her. She's special. Mother likes her a lot. We should really go talk to Mother, but we just fought. She doesn't want to see me, and I'm too scared to face her. What should I do?
After some time, Clervy seems to get back to herself. She's a ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
Paimon really doesn't understand what's going on with her. Well, let's head back. We've got an early morning tomorrow.
Ew, early. Night passes.
All right. Looks like we're all here. Let's go ahead with the plan.
Before we do that, I have a question.
Oh, what is it?
Have the knave and the doctor ever worked together?
What makes you ask that?
Well, we kind of ran into Claire last night, and that's what she told us. We met the doctor at Casimir where he's super dangerous, and he's done all sorts of bad things.
It's possible that Father and the Doctor have had certain dealings, but I don't think Father would work with him. We're not really on the same side, so there's not a lot of trust between them. That doesn't exactly set the stage for a successful partnership. I did hear, though, that when Father first became a Harbinger, the Doctor offered to work with the House of the Hearth. Father rejected most of his proposals, except for one. It had to do with some sort of secret experiment.
What kind of secret experiment are we talking here?
Could that be what Clairvy was talking about?
I don't think so.
I don't know any details about the experiment itself, but I do know it's an entirely independent operation. The Doctor only proposed a direction for the research. That was the extent of his involvement. I still don't think that counts as working together. The details of the experiment are confidential, but complete records are kept on all participants. That doesn't seem to be the case with the situation Clairvy referred to. I know you don't agree with some of the Fatui's methods, and I'm not asking you to. But I am asking you to trust us on this. The House of the Hearth has its own principles. There are certain lines we're not willing to cross.
Alright, that's good to hear at least. Clairvy seems to think the knave and the doctor worked together to do something horrible. If that turned out to be true, Paimon doesn't know how.
Are you
we
just
would
not
face
gonna-
you guys. It's just that it doesn't seem like
You're not
Clairvy
going
is
to bring up the
lying
fact
either.
that Clairvy said mother instead of father?
The easiest thing to do would be just ask the knave directly, but Paimon doesn't think she'd tell us.
Focus on the plan for now.
Father didn't come back last night. She's probably still near the shore. We'll be counting on you to distract her.
Alright.
Lynette, you're with me. Fremine, you know what to do.
It's okay,
Be on
we'll
your
be
guard,
the
everyone.
best decoy possible.
Alright, let's get to it.
We're professional distractors.
Where are we going today?
Let's try somewhere further away this time.
Go to the seaside and look for the knave. He's still there? No. Yeah. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Wow. Really is still there. Has she been there all night?
Ah, it's you two again. I must say, you look a bit pale. Did you have trouble sleeping last night?
I always have trouble
little.
sleeping.
Perhaps if you had less on your mind, you'd be able to absolve yourself of such troubles. So what are you planning to do now? Catch up on some sleep? Or should I give you some time to rack your brain for a topic to discuss before I ask any questions? Although I must profess to being curious. Without child here, How do you plan on distracting
I
me?
knew it.
Us? Distract you?
Wow, Paimon.
Good one.
Way to make it obvious, Paimon.
We were just here for a chat.
Looks like you could have used some extra time to think. No matter. If you don't have any other plans, why don't you accompany me somewhere? Don't worry. I'll be sure to steer clear of any scheming children.
The ocean breeze is sure nice today.
Oh, you know everything then?
Children always think they can hide things from the grown-ups. But nothing gets past me. Least of all a little scheming. I think I'll let them have at it for a little longer. I can be very patient. Well, I'll leave you to think things over. If you're so inclined, meet me outside the Palais Mermonia. Good things come to children who do as they're told. So I do hope you decide to tag along. If only for your friends' sakes.
What should we do?
Was that a threat?
She clearly knows about everything we've been doing, and Paimon doesn't think it'd be a stretch to say she was threatening us just now.
We should release the pigeon that Linny gave us.
Oh, good idea. Hopefully he sees it in time. Well, we should probably head to the Palais Mermonia. Paimon doesn't want to find out what happens if we don't show up. Based on what the knave was saying just now, it sure didn't seem like it'd be anything good.
Really don't have any other options. Guess all we can do is take it one step at a time.
Okay, then we probably shouldn't keep her waiting. It seems like Linny and the others are on thin ice, so let's do our best to not get them in any more trouble.
Dun, dun, dun. Palais Mermonia. Oh, bleh, 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 bleh. Words.
Seeing as we still have some time before my meeting, we might as well enjoy some pleasant conversation while we wait.
How pleasant
I'm
are
glad
we
to see
talking
you get
here?
along with my children.
What's the level
Being
of
surrounded by good
pleasantry in this
companions is
conversation?
necessary for a child's development.
You're not planning on doing anything to them, are you?
I assume you're referring to Lenny, Lynette, and Fremine. Although, there's that situation with Filial and Nentoy as well. It appears quite a few people have been acting out lately. No matter. I'm not one to discriminate. All those who betray the house meet the same fate. There are no exceptions.
Does that mean you're going to kill them?
Oh, are you here to beg for their lives? I'm sorry to disappoint, but the rules of the house change for no one. In my organization, everyone is responsible for their own actions.
But don't you care about them at all? They really respect you. They even call you father. You must feel something for them.
You're getting emotional there, Paimon.
Any organization in which feelings come before principles is one destined for ruin. The House of the Hearth is hardly an exception. You could say our principles are more stringent than most. Perhaps I can offer you this consolation at least. As our guests, you two will not be held accountable along with them.
There's really no other way to solve the issue?
I would imagine Linny, Lynette, and Fremine will be able to keep their lives. As for Filial, Nentoy, and the others, I'm afraid there's little I can do. They can try to escape, but once you know our secrets, there's no getting out alive.
Oh,
But that's awful.
Ah, you seem concerned. Out of consideration for my guests, I suppose I could turn a blind eye for a little longer. If Linny and the others manage to dispose of Clairvy in the meantime, all evidence of their wrongdoing will be lost. In that case, I could hardly punish them for something I couldn't prove.
he knows about Clairvy.
If their efforts are unsuccessful, on the other hand, all will be held accountable. And the punishment will be severe.
It's a deal then. We'll hold you to it.
Of course. Oh, and here, I believe this belongs to you. Do try and keep better track of it next time. It takes a considerable amount of time to train a bird like this. It would be such a pity if you were to lose it. Permanently.
Where did you get that?
Well, I'm afraid that's all the time we have to chat. Now, for the matter at hand. I asked you to meet me here because I have business at the Palais Mermonia. It has nothing to do with you, but I think it would be prudent for you to stick by my side for the time being. There will always be time later to run off and tell Linny what you've learned. Well, time to go.
Dang,
Looks
she
like
knows
we wrapped things
everything.
up just in time.
Is father secretly a god? Negotiation. Negotiations for what? Oh, are we here to see Neuvillette? It's Monsieur Neuvillette. Yo, Neuvillette.
It's been a while, Monsieur Neuvillette. I must say, I wasn't expecting my meeting request to be approved quite so quickly. The Palais Mermonia operates with an efficiency worthy of admiration.
It is only right that an esteemed diplomat such as yourself should be afforded the proper level of respect. Although, if I may speak plainly, I must confess that I did not anticipate we would have the occasion to meet again after presenting you with the Gnosis. I see you brought the Traveler and Paimon with you as well. If I may inquire as to the purpose of your
We're
visit...
besties now.
I'll be departing Fontaine shortly. There is, however, an outstanding matter that I would like to see resolved before I go. It requires a rather lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. So I took the liberty of explaining everything in this proposal. Please review it at your leisure, Monsieur Neuvillette.
The awkward silence. That's a huge cup of tea. That at that point that's just a bowl of soup.
I understand your request. However, at the risk of causing offense, I must admit that I fail to see why you would wish for such a thing.
I heard you have a certain fondness for water tasting, Monsieur Neuvillette. So allow me to use water as an analogy.
Wine tasting? What's
A
that? I only
family
know
is
water
like a
tasting.
large body of water with countless rivers flowing in and out. As someone who watches over this system, I would hope that each river that flows from the source will eventually reach the ocean. Of course, objectively speaking, I know this is impossible. Most of the rivers will dry up along the way, disappearing into the ground and leaving nothing but a barren riverbed behind. Not all rivers are destined to reach the ocean, but I would not see their existence rendered meaningless. I believe the water that flows within them is simply meant for a different destination, like a field in need of irrigation. Or perhaps the glass of a certain water-tasting enthusiast.
Did you get any of that, Traveler?
Nope, not at all.
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing to sip from a glass filled with tainted water.
It may have been tainted at one point in time, but not to worry. I'll make sure it's strained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form.
I seem to recall there being a transactional aspect to your proposal. Perhaps you could expound on that?
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I will gradually withdraw my forces from Fontaine. And, unless absolutely necessary, I will no longer carry out any special missions within Fontaine.
I presume I can take your words to mean that, in the future, cases similar to the Tartuffe assassination will cease to cross my desk?
Tartuffe? Ah, that thief who embezzled funds from all those charities, you mean? My deepest condolences to his family, but without any evidence, I cannot imagine how the House of the Hearth might have been involved in his passing. Of course, if you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I'm sure certain measures could be taken to reduce the frequency of such troubles.
You choose your words carefully indeed. In that case, I am inclined to accept your proposal.
My thanks for your generosity, Monsieur Neuvillette. Well, with that settled, we should be going now. I took the liberty of bringing along 2 bottles of spring water from Snezhnaya for you to enjoy.
Huh?
I do hope I get the chance to hear your impressions. Perhaps at our next meeting, yes?
Indeed. I trust you would not overlook your commitment in the meantime.
All right, Traveler Paimon. Time to go.
Only for Neuvillette would you ever just bring water as a gift. As a greeting gift. Like, bonjour, Monsieur Neuvillette. I come bearing water from Snezhnaya. I hope you'll enjoy it.
I believe I've told you before that my emotions easily resonate with those of others. Yet in the few meetings I've had with that Harbinger, I haven't been able to sense any aspect of her emotional state. Her mind is like a still body of water. Who knows what darkness lies in its depths, and the lack of ripples on the surface gives nothing away. It's unclear whether this is her natural state of being, or whether it's an incredible strength of will that gives her the ability to master her emotions. Either
Is it just
scenario, however,
older
suggests she is a
people in
very
Genshin that
dangerous
speaks in
individual.
paragraphs?
I do not expect an explanation as to why you two are by her side. Whatever your reasoning, I would only advise you to take caution.
Alright, leave the Palais Marmonia. Oh, that's a world quest that I still haven't initiated. I'm gonna forget about that, aren't I? Yes.
So, what exactly were you talking about back there? Paimon only heard you mention some rivers, a large body of water, and then some kind of irrigation scheme.
You
All
really
I
want
heard
to
was
know?
water.
I would imagine there might be more pressing concerns at the moment.
Winnie, Paimon really hopes everything's going okay. Oh, Paimon recognizes that look. You've got your thinking cap on, don't you, Traveler?
Eve may seem relaxed, but she didn't seem to be joking earlier when she said those who betrayed the organization must pay with their lives. I think she's serious about punishing those kids. How should we stop her? No, there's something else we should figure out first. While we were talking in front of the Palais Marmonia, she mentioned Clervy's name. That means she knew where Clervy was the whole time? Maybe she even anticipated how Lyney and the others were going to act. Ow.
Oh, shoot. Are you alright? Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's a
I was
nasty
so
scar.
focused on selling these papers, I wasn't looking where I was going.
My bad. I also wasn't paying attention.
Well, let me make it up to you at least. Here, take this paper. On the house.
He looks kind of familiar for some reason.
Oh, you don't have to give us anything.
Please, I want to. It's not like I'm short on supply. All the extras will be useless come tomorrow anyway. It's my fault, really. I was just trying to bring home some extra mora for the family, but I bit off more than I can chew. I haven't had many takers today, so I'm still swimming in papers.
What's going on here?
Nothing much. I just ran into your friend here on accident. I should probably get going, actually, so...
Hold on.
Of course, I'm happy to compensate you with mora, it's just... I don't have any on me at the moment.
I'll take 3 papers. Here. Your payment.
Oh! Thank you for your patronage. May the Archons bless you with good fortune. If only I had the chance to run into such generous customers every day. I should probably just take on a smaller inventory though, right? I'm getting married soon, so sometimes it's hard to not get ahead of myself. Anyway, I should head out. Goodbye!
Well, now that my affairs are settled, we should take the boat back to Poisson. We've even acquired some light reading to enjoy along the way.
Actually, why don't we stick around for a little longer? Paimon just realized how hungry she is. She can't head back to Poisson on an empty stomach.
But you're always hungry, Paimon. Well, looks like Paimon is trying to buy us more time. If we head back now, I doubt Linny and the others will have made any progress. What should we do?
It appears you two are under the impression that delaying our return will somehow alter the situation in your favor. I'm sorry to ruin your fantasy, but your efforts are meaningless. That being said, I could be persuaded to give Linny some extra time. I just have one condition. If you agree to my request, I'll even answer some of your questions.
Oh?
You're quite curious about Clairvy, are you not? And my relationship to her.
Wait, why are you being so generous all of a sudden? You're not gonna ask us to do something bad, are you?
You overestimate yourself. You don't have the talent for bad things.
Then what can you possibly...
The most important consideration in a negotiation is that both sides receive something they want. Demands and threats only get you so far.
True. Alright, your conditions. Let's hear it.
Wonderful. Here it is. When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
Oh?
Okay, sounds normal enough. But what do you mean, when the time comes? When is that supposed to be?
That is for you to decide.
We accept your condition.
Then we have a deal. Follow me.
Follow the knave to the nameless ruin. Is there a waypoint nearby? God damn. Far. Man, why does it have to be so far away? How dare you make me run? Really? That is such a weird place for them for it to be so inaccessible. Why? Why? Why can't they just like, I don't know, go around that border right there? Why does it have to be like a freaking block right there? Eh.
What is this place?
Somewhere long forgotten by everyone. It used to be a grand building. Now it's nothing more than a pile of rubble.
Wasn't this like the former House of the Hearth?
No one comes here anymore.
The former
Nor
house?
does anyone care about what once happened here. Although, this place does have something to do with the story I'm about to tell you. It was before I became a Harbinger, and before Linny and the others joined the House of the Hearth. Due to certain events, I first killed Clairvy and then her mother. And this is where it all happened.
You were the one that killed Clairvy?
Why?
Patience now. Allow me to explain Clairvy's side of the story first. I'll start from the beginning.
Yeah, all I know is from the animation. So we're getting more lore.
Clairvy was 6 years old when she was brought by her mother, Crucibina, to live in the House of the Hearth. From the outside, it seemed like a fairy tale. A thriving family made up of kind adults and friendly children. Crucibina was the knave at that time, and the House of the Hearth was under her control. She was Clairvy's mother by blood, but she was also the mother to all the children in the house. Clairvy was happy here, for a time. But she quickly realized that being part of this family wasn't a fairy tale at all. It was a kind of purgatory.
Purgatory?
Exactly. The House of the Hearth takes in war orphans from all over Teyvat. But as for how to raise them, that depends entirely on the person in charge. Crucibina came up with a novel idea. She would teach the children to fight, force them to duel each other, and then crown as the king of the house the child who proved themselves most worthy of inheriting her title. It's difficult to estimate the number of children who died or were maimed in the process. There's little I can say about the ones who died. The ones that emerged with permanent injuries, on the other hand, well, they still served a purpose. They would be handed over to the doctor to be experimented on, or sent away on dangerous missions. Nothing more than tools to be used and then discarded.
So those were the experiments Clairvy was talking about. But what actually happened to her? You said that Clairvy was Crucibina's daughter, so if Clairvy tried to convince her to stop what she was doing, Crucibina probably would have listened, right?
Wrong.
Despite being Clairvy's mother, Crucibina cared little for her daughter. She forced Clairvy to join the House of the Hearth only as a means to demonstrate her own impartiality as a mother, to prove that she treated all her children equally. Clairvy did try to convince her mother to change her ways, but it was to no avail. After her efforts failed, the only other option was to rise up and try to fight back. Unfortunately, the other children had already been thoroughly indoctrinated into the illusion of happiness Crucibina had created. Of course, there was one exception. Someone Clairvy's age who knew the truth about the House of the Hearth. Her name was Peruere.
Oh, you? Harry?
Wait, the friend that Clairvy mentioned?
Friend, huh? I suppose we can call her that for now. Clairvy was a cheerful and passionate person with a tenacious spirit. Peruere, on the other hand, was rather cold-blooded. Her cold-blooded nature allowed her to see through Crucibina's facade. Yet, it was also this cold-bloodedness that prevented her from acting against it. At least at first. Despite their differences, the two became fast friends, united by their knowledge of the truth. Clairvy told Peruere that she hoped to create a real family, where no one would be killed or sacrificed. There may have been a certain naivete to her ideas, but Clairvy proved her determination many times over. She tried countless times to run away, ask for help.
I smell
or expose
emotional
the truth.
damage.
But her
Yeah.
efforts only
It's
earned her
Genshin. Of
beating
course
after
there's gonna be
beating.
some emotional
The
damages.
only thing
Hi
that
Mono,
kept her
welcome in. I
going
hope you're well
was
today.
her strength of will. Even with her body racked with pain,
Thanks for the hydrate.
she would still stand on her tiptoes and open the window at night. She and Peruere would look out at the moon together, a fierce longing for freedom shining in her eyes. But one day that light simply vanished.
Oh no. What happened?
She died.
Her hopelessness resulted from a culmination of things. 10 years had passed. 10 years worth of failure after failure. She and Peruere weren't children anymore, but finding any chance to escape still seemed as hopeless as ever. It was during this time that Peruere suggested a new plan. If escaping was out of the question, why not take down the very person sitting on top of this throne of lies? Mother herself.
Oh.
Clairvy rejected that proposal. She claimed that, as a famous harbinger, Crucibina possessed an unimaginable amount of power. Trying to kill her would have an incredibly low chance of success. Clairvy never gave another reason, but Peruere could see it written all over her face. Clairvy still thought of Crucibina as her mother, killing her own flesh and blood was a line she couldn't bring herself to cross. If she couldn't escape and fight back, then only one option remained.
Death.
Precisely. Death was the only way that she felt she could be free. It happened during a duel. When she arrived at the dueling ring that day, her partner turned out to be none other than Peruere, the very person that had stood by her side all those years. It was a fierce battle. But ultimately, Clairvy decided to let Peruere end her life. From that moment on, Peruere's journey was one written in flames. When the rain finally came and washed it all away, there she stood, the sole victor in Mother's endless game of slaughter. A trail of corpses strewn across her path to success. It was the very result she had predicted 10 years prior. Even then, she believed she would make it until the end. She wasn't surprised by the fact that she emerged as Mother's undisputed heir. Rather, her success left her with an inexplicable sense of restlessness. She was unsettled, and there was only one thing that could quell that sensation. Perhaps you two would like to take a guess as to what it was?
Killing the person at the very top.
Crucibina, you mean? But...
No buts.
Correct. This is the place where Peruere killed her best friend. A mere year later, this is also the place where she fought tooth and nail to kill the mother they shared. The moment she acted, any conception of what was right or wrong ceased to matter. It's one of the principles of the house. Only those who survive get to write the rules. Peruere won the battle, and became a harbinger herself. After which Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, bestowed upon her a new name. Arlecchino.
So the Perry Clairvy was talking about... It was you all along. You're Peruere. Arlecchino is just a name you got later.
You just got that now? Okay, Paimon. This was your story just as much as Clairvy's.
I left that name behind long ago. I must say, hearing it now does bring back memories. After I defeated Crucibina, the moniker of Mother died with her. I chose to forego the title she called herself, and even chose to give up my own name. I rebuilt the House of the Hearth under a new identity. Not only as Arlecchino, but as father. And that is where the story ends. Any more questions?
The Clairvy we met, though, who is she exactly?
Yeah. Based on what you just told us, Clairvy wasn't a little kid when she was killed. So the Clairvy we met... Was she really a spirit at all?
I suppose you could call her an illusion born of flame. Her existence is like ashes to a fire. Something left over in the wake of blaze and ruin. You see, a certain power runs through my veins. It's not unlike a curse. My flames leave behind shadows of anything they consume.
Oh, heck.
Of course, the chances of those shadows morphing into a sentient entity are exceedingly slim. Clairvy is a very special case. Clairvy died when she was 16 years old, but what emerged from the flames was her 6-year-old self. Her appearance wasn't the only thing affected. Most of her memories were lost to the blaze as well. Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self. Lose 10 years' worth, however, and it would be like living in the past. Like returning to a version of yourself that never grew up.
No wonder Paimon got such a weird feeling when we were talking to her.
Perhaps I should put it this way. Clairvy is someone trapped in time. It may seem like she exists with us in the present, but she truly lives in the confines of her own past.
So if all of that is true, then you must have known about Clairvy for a long time.
Indeed. She's a rather volatile and unstable entity. Sometimes she would look after the children. She's even saved some of their lives. But other times, she would hide from me and become obsessed with revealing the truth about the house to anyone who will listen. Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time. Your attempts to expose Clairvy to sunlight, they failed, yes? The reason is actually quite simple. In Clairvy's mind, the house is impossible to escape, and it is this very perception that traps her there. But no matter. All I have to do is kill her again, and all will be resolved. I don't anticipate so much as a single speck of ash will be left behind this time.
Oh shit.
Wait! Paimon can understand why you might want her gun, but isn't there another way? So what if she's trapped in her 6-year-old self? She's still your friend! At least talk to her first!
It's too late for that. She broke the rules, and now she must be punished. That goes for Filial and Nantoy as well. She's had quite the effect on them. I hope you understand. The difference between Crucibina and myself lies in our formulation of the rules, not our policy for enforcing them. Upholding the rules without question is a trait we both share, because that is how a household should be run.
Oh my god, he sighed.
Is this really what you want to do?
Oh my god, he speaks!
Whatever could you mean?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Whether as a killer or as a father, there are two things that must be avoided at all costs: anger and sorrow. Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver. Well, it appears it's about time to proceed. Before we arrived, I told some of my well-behaved children to bring our troublemakers here by nightfall. I do believe I've kept my end of the deal. I gave your friends quite a bit more time. As for what happens now, we'll just have to wait and see.
Oh my god, it's those friggin' beetles.
Here they are, Father.
Oh, you gonna execute him? Seeing something like that would actually be a first for me.
Ah,
Lenny!
Clairvy.
I'm sorry. I heard about how you helped buy us more time. But I still failed. I couldn't find a way to fulfill her wish.
Huh? Are you... Perry?
Indeed, it's been a while, Clairvy.
Perry!
Shh, stay right there. I'm sorry to postpone our reunion, but first I believe certain scores need settling.
Oh shit.
Father, let me explain.
Out of my way.
Father!
You chose to conceal a threat to the house, and for that, you must be punished. Overall, however, I suppose your wrongdoing is hardly the most egregious of the bunch, so I'll deal with your punishments later. As for right now, the more pressing concerns are the traitors among us.
By traitors? Do you mean us?
Father, let me explain. We didn't mean to...
Fultz, why don't you share what you heard?
Yes, Father.
You little brat.
Secret Midnight Meeting number 3. Participants, Filial, Nantoy, Sato, Toddy.
Oh, you little tattletale.
Nantoy clearly said, if only Father wasn't the one who took us in. Sato added, I'm sick of this life. I just want to live as a normal person. Filial was the worst of them all. She called us crazies and said a bunch of mean things about Father.
I did not! You're lying! Fultz is trying to frame us.
It's not like I'm the only one who heard those things. After that, you and Toddy and a bunch of other people started talking about Clairvy. You were using all those things Clairvy brought up as an excuse to question Father. We're birds locked in a cage. The only way out is to destroy it. That's what you said, wasn't it?
You little. You just want me gone, don't you? What did I ever do to you, huh? And you, Sheplo, have you forgotten who stood by your sickbed, watched over you, and changed your dressings? Come on, let's hear it then. What's your reason for all this?
Betrayal.
You're wrong, Filiol. We don't want you to die. You're our family.
Liar. You wouldn't be doing this if that were the case. So why? Why have you backed us into a corner?
We all live in the House of the Hearth. You know the type of work we do, Filiol. A single betrayal can cost dozens of us our lives. It's not like it's never happened before. That kind of thing is hard to forget. That's why the House of the Hearth cannot tolerate any form of betrayal. Ever since we came to Poisson, you've had 7 secret meetings. A lot of the things you talked about really crossed the line.
You've been spying on us for half a month? Wait a second. Now that I think about it, the move to Poisson was just a way to make it easier to spy on us, wasn't it? Because we were all in one place. You've had this planned all along.
Filiol, Nantoy, I'm sorry. I owe you both my life. I owe Clairvy too. If it weren't for all your help after I got poisoned, I wouldn't be standing here today. If this were any other situation, I would do anything to repay that kindness, even if it cost me my life. But rules are rules. I'm sorry. My hands are tied.
Why?
Dang.
Why?
The loyalty
That's
was
enough,
not there.
Filiol. We made a mistake, and we should own up to it. We broke the rules, plain and simple. And now we have to face the consequences. I'm sorry, Chapleau. Fultz. I'm sorry, Father.
On shrimp. Aw, man.
We accept our punishment.
Chapleau, according to the rules of the House of the Hearth, how should these traitors be punished?
All those who betray the house pay with their lives.
And so it shall be.
Father, please wait!
Something you want to say, Linny?
Please reconsider, Father. What Filiol and the others did, does it really count as betrayal? We all come from broken families. From the very first day we joined the House of the Hearth, we wanted nothing more than to make it a real home. But the truth is, none of us know what a real home should look like. I'm not saying I have all the answers. All I know is this. Killing Filiol and the others may uphold the rules, but doing so will only bring us further away from being a real family than we've ever been. So please, Father, please reconsider.
I agree with Linny.
Father, please.
Linny, you...
I also agree with Linny.
Oh shit. The children are standing up for themselves.
An order once given cannot
Standing up
be
to
rescinded.
Father.
However, given the extent of your determination, I suppose we shall have to go about this a different way. Draw your weapons and face me.
Huh?
Our weapons?
Father, are you referring to a duel?
Precisely. The rules of the house will not be altered. Traitors must be punished. However, Resolving disputes with a duel is also one of our rules, one that also applies to me. Demonstrate a sufficient showing of strength, and I shall offer a concession.
Oh shit.
Beat Father in a duel?
Impossible. Father is way too strong, even for Lenny. Did you hear that, Traveler?
Yes,
Lenny and the
Paimon,
others
I
have
was
to deal with
there.
a knave. What should we do? Can they really win something like that? If they lose, those people from the house are really gonna be executed. Hey, are you listening?
Executing them really what she wants?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver.
Back then, never actually answered my question. That makes the answer pretty obvious, doesn't it?
Oh, looking at that expression on her face, she seems really serious about this. Guess that means there's no chance she's throwing the duel on purpose, huh?
There's no way the knave will lose on purpose, although...
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate.
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
Oh.
What's wrong, Traveler? Hey, where are you going?
Traveler?
I'd like to see for myself what the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers can do.
You're asking to join the duel against the knave?
Yes. If that's okay.
I'll allow it. We do have a ready-made dueling ring at our disposal, after all. All I would advise is this. Keep a firm grasp on your weapon, and give it your all. Any less, and you may just lose your life.
Oh shit. Whoa, 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 this is not a good team for this. Hold up. Wait, 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 wait. Show mercy, please. Wait. Wait, 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 wait. This isn't a good team. Ah, shit. She's not even taking damage. Crap. I don't even have a healer. Oh, crud. This is not good.
What pitiful.
Wait, this is just the for fun team. I wasn't expecting this. Wait, wait, I can't hang in there. I'm about to die. Dude, my items don't even work on this, bro. She's not even.
I thought I taught you.
I hate it here. I hate it here. Oh my god, this team isn't even built. These characters aren't even built. I just have them for exploration purposes.
I thought I taught you better.
Let's get to showing.
How am I alive?
Now that's
Bro.
more like it.
Over here! Surprise!
And voila!
Arlecchino versus Arlecchino. Yes.
I thought I taught you better.
Oh shit. Mercy. And I just got Linny's bow too, so it's not even effective.
With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise. Have a taste of courage.
Next to release her. What? Oh shit. Well, she killed herself. What?
With these rising flames,
Oi.
My show
who's next?
mustn't fail.
Oh, wonderful. This is great.
And voila!
Ah, yeah.
Over here.
Commencing cleanup.
How am I alive?
The countdown has begun. Like a fly tangled in a web.
Hang in there.
Up and up. Wonderful.
Rising flames.
Oh, we love that. Honestly, I'm just surprised I managed to get her to have health, if I'm being honest. This is not the team I wanted to use.
Is it my turn now?
Lynette carry.
And voila!
Lynette carry? Ayo.
Closer now.
Wait.
Over here.
I swear, this is just gonna end up using all my sweet madames.
Is it my turn now?
Clear the bond of what?
Pace yourself.
Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all.
Oh shit. Oops. Lower difficulty? Who does that, bro? Wait, since when was that a thing? Since when was that an option? Lower difficulty? Fuck nah, bruh. Let me bring in a better team for this. You know what? I think I'll keep Barbara in there for C6 purposes. Mr. Zhongli.
A walk would be nice.
Because shield. Because shield.
Father, let me.
We're gonna do.
Out of my way.
We're going through this again. Ah, shit.
You chose to conceal a threat to
We're
the
going through
house.
this again.
And for
Time to
that,
skip.
overall, however,
By trade.
Father, let me explain. We didn't.
Honestly,
vote.
I'm surprised that I managed to do
Yes,
that much
Father.
damage with
Secret
a
midnight meet Nandoy clear Sato
with a
had
team of
Ilya
characters
was
that
the
are
worst of
barely
them
even
all.
built.
I did not. You're
It's not
I'm a
like
freaking god.
you little.
Isn't there like a skip
did I
scene
ever do to you?
button
You,
when
Sheplo.
we like, I don't know, go through the scene already and we just
You're wrong,
forfeit
Ilya.
to
We don't want
you
to
know,
die.
Liar.
We all live in the
change
house
your
of a
team
single
because
betrayal can cost dozens. That's why
unlike
House
Star
Hearth
Rail,
will
it doesn't
tolerate
exactly
any
give
form of
you an
betrayal.
option to change your team, it just goes
Spying on us?
straight to a
Julio,
battle.
I owe you both my life. If this were any.
Why?
That's enough, Filial. I'm sorry, Sheplo. Fault. We.
Skip it. Let me
According
fight
to the
again.
rules,
all
I
those
want a
who betray
rematch.
the house.
and so it shall be.
There.
Father, please wait.
Something you want to say?
Please reconsider. We all come from broke, but the truth is,
We're
none of us
standing
know
up
what a
to
real
you,
home
Father.
I'm not saying I have all the. So please, Father.
I agree with.
Father, please.
Linny,
Not me, just casually spamming the space bar
I
until
also
it
agree with
skips.
An order. One. However,
Our weapon?
Father, are you referring to it precisely? Resolving disputes with a duel
There
is
should really
also
be
one of
like
our
a skip
rules, one
scene
that
button,
also
especially if we
applies to
already
me.
like watched it already.
Demonstrate a
Impossible.
Unless it's a Can't even pause a cutscene. There. Nod. Battle ready.
Did you hear that, Traveler? Lenny and the others
Yes,
have to duel the Knave.
I heard
If
it
they
the
lose,
first
most
time too.
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye?
Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow.
Looking at that expression on her face, she seems really serious about this.
When guests are around, families are often on their best.
When the time comes, make
Let
the
me fight
choice that
already.
you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the help.
What's wrong,
Yes.
Traveler? Hey, where are you going?
To fight
Traveler?
a rematch, this time with a proper team.
You're asking to join the duel against the Knave?
Yes.
I'll allow it. We do have a ready-made dueling ring. All I would advise is this. Keep a firm grasp on your weapon, and give it your all. Any less.
I'm gonna have to make more sweet madames later. There we go. A proper team.
Is it my turn now?
And voila!
Yeah, the siblings are there for commentary purposes. As if they're actually there. Yes, yes, yes. They're here for moral support.
With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise. Have a taste of purgatory.
Purgatory? Hell no.
Spare your energy. Running is
You can't damage me. I have Barbara and Zhongli.
Getting gear!
I have Meteor. I have Xiao.
like a fly tangled in a web.
Now's our chance! This is order.
Oh. You dodged that? Seriously? Oh, sheesh. Oh my god. That outfit. Oi!
Has been seared away.
Solidify!
My blade is all that remains.
Watch out for Father's movements! Look out!
Your punishment made manifest.
Stabilize! I will have order! Now's our chance!
Ah, look at that. Easy fight. Even get a cutscene. Oh, dang.
You should know better than to crowd in one place.
Oh, I know.
Oh.
No! I'm sorry, Father!
Damn.
Sorry for what? This pitiful excuse for an attack.
yo, what is happening? Hey Sonic, welcome in. I hope you're well today. You're in shambles? Me too. I lost my gambles. So I'm devastated.
Father, no!
Oh, let's go, Traveler.
Made it
Protect
out,
the
did you?
children.
You're stronger than I expected.
What in the plane of Euthymia?
Moon? I can't move.
Oh.
Still, not strong enough to beat me.
So, Traveler doesn't falter when facing against gods, like literal gods. So does that mean Arlecchino is like more powerful than a god?
I believe we can end things here.
I'm also happy the person
It's not often that we get to enjoy the company of guests, after
again.
all.
Oh heck!
I wouldn't want things to get too out of hand. Brother, are you all right?
Lenny.
Given that I am the victor of this duel, as agreed, the punishment stands.
No!
I never thought things would end like this.
However, everyone involved in the duel demonstrated a remarkable level of strength and determination. In light of this, I'm prepared to change the method of execution. Elwar, the bottled flames I gave you for safekeeping. Do you still have them?
Bottled flames? You can keep
Yes.
flames in a bottle.
I wasn't sure what they were for, but I've kept them super safe. I didn't lose a single one.
Wonderful. Then, in just a moment, I'll have you administer them.
Bottled flames?
Indeed. They're the product of a secret experiment. Under certain special circumstances, flames can be extracted from my person and preserved. Once ingested, searing pain will spread across every inch of your body.
You're going to ingest flames?
No harm will come to you physically, but your memories will be burned away.
Shit.
If you can withstand the pain. When you awake, you'll have forgotten everything you know about the House of the Hearth, and will be expelled from the organization.
Oh.
In other words,
Oh, it's like that.
administering this concoction
the-
will kill
the guy with
version
the
of you that
scar.
grew up in the house, and give
They
you
say
a
he was
new
executed,
identity.
but in reality he actually forgot his memories and is living a normal life. Oh, so you really do have a soft spot. Hi, other Lotus. Welcome in. I hope you're well today. So that means the young man that I thought looked familiar, the one selling newspapers outside the Palais Marmonia, he must have been the same horror we saw on the list of execution. He wasn't killed at all.
Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self.
No. If my understanding of the knave is right, he really thinks of that as killing him. The Aurore that lived in the House of the Hearth is dead. The one that remains is simply a normal person, living out his life with his beloved. Even so, much better than actually ending their lives.
So, you're just letting us go, Father?
Oh.
You misunderstand. Memories are extremely important. Once
The
consumed
babies
by
that got
flame,
into
the version
Genshin
of you
recently,
standing
I mean,
before me will
understandable.
die, and our secrets will die with you. So no, I don't intend to just let you go, because the person who survives will be nothing but a stranger.
Even so, I won't have to live in fear anymore. I'm sorry, Father. I'm sorry I let you down. But I really...
Don't cry, Filial. You haven't left the house yet, so there are still rules to be followed, yes? Remember what I taught you. Anger makes you impulsive, sorrow causes you to waver. Don't let yourself be controlled by your emotions.
Of course. I'll remember.
Dry your tears, and go pursue the life you really want.
Yes, Father.
Chaplot, Foltz, Elwar. Take them back to Poisson. And bring Lyney and the others as well. I prepared 3 extra vials of bottled flames. As for whether to take them, the choice is yours. Goodbye, children. The next time we meet, I will no longer be your father. Thank you for all you've done for the house. I hope you have bright futures ahead of you.
Father.
Do I love her more than I already did?
Let's go.
Here, grab my arm, Lyney. I'll help you walk back.
Thank you.
So what's gonna happen to Clairvy?
Clairvy.
Can we talk now? I've been waiting for a super long time. You really are Perry, aren't you? I haven't seen you in so long. How come you're all grown up?
Because time is a concept.
Wait, did I somehow travel to the future on accident? Or am I dreaming? What a long dream!
Neither. You died, Clairvy. That's what happened.
You could have at least sugarcoated it a little. Look, she's speechless.
This is Arlecchino we're talking about. Do you think she would really sugarcoat it? If this really is Clairvy's younger self, then I would say she's probably had enough lies.
Oh. Okay then.
Huh? That's it? You accepted it just like that?
Yeah.
Yep. If that's what Perry says happened, then I believe her. Perry wouldn't lie to me. Plus, I don't really need to know why I'm like this. I'm more curious about what happens in the future. If you're a Harbinger now, Perry, that means Mother is gone, isn't she? Can you tell me about it? I want to know what happened to her. And to me.
You never stopped trying to defy fate. At first, no one believed you. You could only vent your frustrations to the moon. In fact, you often sought comfort in the night sky. You wanted to see the aurora, so one night we promised each other we would go to Snezhnaya to see it together. Later on, you tried to run away, but you were brought back each time. Mother spared your life, but it wasn't out of kindness. Instead, she decided to make an example of you by slowly torturing you over time. That way, the other children would know what happens to traitors. Still, you never gave up. Mother hoped that through ruthless duel after ruthless duel, she would be able to crown an ultimate victor among the children she raised. But you called on everyone to unite, to fight to a draw in order to reduce casualties. Your efforts may have only delayed the inevitable, but still. You gave them hope. You tried everything you could think of, but every attempt ended in failure. Still, you never turned your sword on Crucibina, and you never turned it on me. On that gloomy day, you told me, "For the last 16 years of my life, I've done everything I can to fight for freedom. But now, I realize that the only freedom I truly possess is the freedom to choose to die."
I never imagined I would say something like that. I must have been feeling really worn down.
Well, I mean, what kind of 6-year-old would imagine their death in the future? Or something deep like that. The only true freedom, thought my 6-year-old self, is to die.
But somehow, I still think I understand. According to Mother's plan, only one of us was going to make it until the end. And I always hoped that person would be you. If I could do it all over again, I still don't think I would make a different choice. Even when I first met you, I knew you'd be able to do what I couldn't.
Is that so? Even now, I'm not sure I truly understand what kind of freedom you were trying to pursue. But as the head of the House of the Hearth, and as the children's father, I've tried to give them the most basic of freedoms. The freedom to choose their own fate. It's something I discussed with the Iudex of Fontaine. The children who want to leave the house will have their memories wiped clean of all secrets pertaining to the organization. In return, they will be allowed to live a normal life in Fontaine without being prosecuted for their past. Of course, I won't simply hand freedom to them on a silver platter. They have to fight for it and prove themselves worthy of it. Only freedom that is earned has true value.
That's more than enough. That's exactly the kind of life I was fighting for. You know, Perry, I think you're a pretty amazing king, and a really great father, too. I'm really happy that you're the one who took over the house. I guess I do have one regret, though. I still haven't seen the outside world.
Well, it just so happens that our dear guests over here have been to many nations and traveled to countless places. Perhaps they would be willing to tell you what the outside world is like.
Really?
Yeah,
Of course!
been to many places.
All over the place. We've got so
Experienced
many
many
stories, we could
things.
probably talk your ears off for 3 days straight.
Talk about the land of Anemo, nation of freedom, Geo, Electro, Dendro. Let's start with Mondstadt. I love
You know,
Mondstadt.
I used to dream of being a bard.
Really?
Playing the lute while singing into the winds of freedom. Even if there was no one there to listen, I would have continued to sing no matter what.
The land of Geo, nation
That's
of
where
contract.
Mora comes from. I never knew that before. If I had some Mora, I would buy 3 new dresses. One for me, one for Perry, and one for Mother. It's just too bad Perry doesn't like wearing dresses. And Mother, well, she probably wouldn't accept something like that either. I guess I'd just have to keep them all for me then. I could wear a different one every day.
Land of Electro, nation of eternity.
Those yokai you mentioned, what do they look like?
Yes.
I once saw a drawing of this one guy with horns on his head and a super scary face. Are there any yokai like that?
Oh, sounds like you're talking about an Oni.
Ito.
Yep, we've met one, and let Paimon tell you, they're not nearly as scary as they look.
I mean, the one we met is a himbo. So... Talking about the land of Dendra, nation of wisdom.
I was always too afraid to skip Mother's fighting lessons. But at the academia, I bet you could do all sorts of secret things in class. Things that have nothing to do with studying.
Who
I'm
knows?
just kidding. Being able to study whatever you want without having to fear for your life actually sounds pretty great.
Until you're actually doing it, and then you become a student to study what you want. But then the studies is becoming your life. Your life is your studies. So anything that threatens your studies threatens your life, like a thesis paper that's due in a week, but you don't have the motivation to do it, so you have to do it before 11:59 p.m. on the day of the due date. You're literally writing for your life right then and there.
The situation was super dangerous. Lenny and Lynette were accused of committing a crime, and they were going to have to stand trial at the Opera Epicles.
Oh no! That must have been hard for all of you. What happened next?
Don't worry, we were able to turn the situation around super quickly, all thanks to Detective
Where do you
Paimon, of
keep
course.
your disguises?
How'd you do that? Come on, tell me!
Okay, so it was like this. After the failed magic show, we rushed to the scene and...
Nervy is listening really intently to Paimon's story about her time in Fontaine. She seems really happy, like all her troubles have been forgotten. Maybe this is the first time she's ever been able to truly relax. But I'm not sure how long this moment can.
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time.
Time passes. She'll probably forget everything we've told her and go back to being that scared little girl who could only hide in the shadows. Huh. So busy thinking, I almost didn't notice. The sun has risen. God damn, we've been talking all night?
Clairvy, you've worked tirelessly from the shadows to overthrow the House of the Hearth. Now, by my authority as the Knave, I shall announce how this matter ends. You are hereby expelled from the House of the Hearth. You are no longer tied to this place, nor are you bound by its rules.
You're saying that I can finally leave? I get to experience the outside world as well? Oh, I almost forgot. There's no getting older for me. Still, seeing who you grew up to be makes me really happy, Parallel. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.
May we meet again someday.
God damn it. There's the emotional goodbye.
Clairvy.
In true Genshin fashion.
She left so soon. Paimon didn't even get to finish her story.
I also have certain sentiments left unsaid. I wanted to tell her that the Aurora I saw in Snezhnaya was just as beautiful as the ones in the pictures. But a shadow's memories reset at dawn. Had we delayed any longer, we wouldn't have had the time to say goodbye. Whatever regrets may linger, let them be lost to the coming of a new day.
Oh, hey, Linny.
Father?
It's Linny! Hey, Linny! What is he doing back here? Let's go check it out.
Father, the bottled flames have been administered. Filio and the others have left the house.
And you? What have you decided?
Thank you for giving us that choice, Father. But We never wanted to leave the house. It's the only home we've ever known. Lynette and Fremine feel the same way. They're recuperating back at the Hotel Bouffe d'Été. But I decided to come back and tell you where we stood.
I'm sure you're well aware of the expectations I have for you. I want you to follow in my footsteps and become the next king of the house. Yet you seem to have different ideas. I must admit, I'm rather surprised by your decision to stay. There's nothing wrong with choosing to live a quiet life. Leading this organization is a heavy responsibility, one not so easily carried by someone forced onto the throne.
Honestly, a quiet life seems really nice.
I just never understood what you saw in me. What made you believe I was deserving of that throne?
You're brave, talented, and, most importantly, you cherish your family. You would do anything to protect them, even if it costs you your life.
Speaking up back there was so brave of you, Lyney. It's all thanks to you that we were able to convince Father to back down.
You're a hero, Lyney.
Hero. Father is the real hero. Had Father gone all out during the duel, there's no way I would have walked away with my life. She must have had it all planned from the beginning, from the very moment she suggested a duel. I'm not deserving of that title. I'm not strong enough or smart enough.
You're wrong. In my opinion, all you need to be deserving of the throne is conviction and the necessary strength to act on it. We may have different ideas of what it means to be a family, but you can hardly be said to lack conviction. What you truly lack is strength. For someone of your talent, though, that's something that will come with time. Even without that strength, you still chose to face me in a duel, even though the odds were stacked against you. That capacity to honor your convictions is what I truly see in you.
Father.
No one knows what the future holds, what tragedy or triumph may be in store. Being at the head of this organization requires the strength of will to face whatever comes. Caution will only hold you back. If reaching a certain standard were required to go after what you want, I would never have succeeded in killing my predecessor. Back then, there was still a considerable gap between our abilities. Strength may decide the ultimate victor, but those who let a lack of strength dictate their decisions or undermine their convictions will never be worthy of the throne.
I understand, Father. Thank you.
Children must grow up to surpass their parents. Only then can a family continue to flourish.
Is that how it's supposed to be?
The road ahead is not an easy one. So I'll ask you one last time. Are you certain you want to stay?
You've done so much for me, Father, and that kindness must be repaid. Plus, with Project Stuja at hand, there are many dangers ahead, and I, for one, don't intend to back down. Protecting my family at all costs. That's my conviction.
Then you're welcome to stay. As for Project Stuja, you need not be too concerned. If those cowardly businessmen and heartless dignitaries try to take us down, I'm prepared to teach them a lesson.
Do you think Project Stuja will be popping up again in future quests?
Having members who longed for the light was our organization's last
It sounds
weakness.
important.
With those members no longer among our ranks, the House of the Hearth is like a spider hiding in the shadows. We need only wait for our prey to come to us. At present, our imperative is to use their plan to our advantage. In doing so, a crimson moon shall rise amid the frigid blizzards of winter. No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded, and no sacrifice shall be in vain. As for the two of you, whether we meet again as friend or foe, I'll remember the camaraderie we shared in this moment.
We've truly built a bond.
No matter how arduous the journey ahead, I hope we both reach our desired destination.
Wait until 2 days later. The epilogue? Who decided it's a good idea to have us be able to skip for 2 days? But then we can't exactly do anything while waiting for those 2 days to pass. Because it's just sitting here doing nothing for the next few seconds as we wait for the days to go by.
Didn't Linny say that Lynette and Fremine were recovering at the Hotel Bouffe d'été? Oh, Paimon wonders how they're doing. Maybe we should go check on them.
Yeah, let's check on them. I hold up. There's a bug. Let me. If Risley gets a rerun, I'm most likely pulling his banner.
This weather is so amazing. I could burst into song.
Yes, burst into song like a Disney princess.
Lynette, Fremine, how are you feeling?
Much better.
Whew, what a relief.
What about you? Are you feeling alright?
There's no need to worry. I'm red as rain.
I knew you'd come out unscathed. Us, on the other hand, well, we've been bedridden for 2 days. I couldn't even turn over.
Dang, that's crazy.
Oh, and I wanted to ask, is Clairvy gone? Linny and the other members have left Poisson and returned to the House of the Hearth. According to him, there haven't been any more sightings of a spirit roaming the house.
We bid her farewell under a blanket of sunlight. Her wish has been fulfilled.
I see.
I'm glad. Father came to check up on us 2 days ago and told us about what happened with Crusabina and Clairvy. Actually, I've met Crusabina before.
You have?
Wait, what? You've met the former knave?
Crusabina died a year after Clairvy. It was during the year between their deaths that I joined the House of the Hearth.
Oh!
Crusabina had an extremely cruel and radical way of doing things. While she was alive, the atmosphere in the house was suffocating. When I joined, though, the experiment she valued so much had already come to an end, and all the people involved, dead and injured alike, were gone. Crusabina never talked about the past with us newcomers. A couple of months after I joined, Father killed Crusabina and burned all her files. With that, the names of all the people subjected to her experiments, Clairvy included, were lost to the flames, along with the painful memories they represented.
Father took in Lenny and me a couple months after that, but she never mentioned anything about Crusabina or Clairvy.
It really seems like something she was planning to keep to herself. The last time you talked to her, did she mention why she kept it a secret for so long?
She said she didn't want us to be affected by the darkness of the past. She was worried we'd develop a false sense of gratitude towards her if we knew about it. The foundation of a family should be free of any corrupting influence. Whatever happened in the past, it has nothing to do with who we are now. And that's what Father told us in the end.
But I still thanked her for everything. It was only after hearing about what Crusabina did that I finally realized how insignificant our lives could have been. The members of the house meant nothing to her. To say that she valued them in any way, even just as a tool, would probably be giving her too much credit. If Father hadn't taken over the House of the Hearth, I probably would have already.
Don't think about that. She saved you in the end.
Father rarely brings up the fact that she saved us. She doesn't believe that being indebted to her should be what ties us together. But even if we didn't owe her anything, we would still choose to stay. Because this is our home. We may have arguments or times when we feel wronged. Some people may even choose to leave. But as long as Father is here, we will always have a home.
Whether the path before us is bathed in sunlight or shrouded in shadow, we'll follow Father wherever she chooses to go. So I wanted to say thank you for helping us make it through this crisis. Without your help, we could have lost a lot more along the way.
Oh, we didn't do anything, really.
Just invite us back as guests and we'll call it even.
Of course. You're welcome anytime.
Are Filio and Nantoy okay?
I actually saw them at a cafe this morning. They didn't recognize me. From what I could tell, they were drinking coffee and talking about one of the operas that started running recently. They seemed happy. If I had to take a guess, I would say they finally found the kind of life they always wished for.
And you know what? I'm happy for them. It's beautiful. I think I can confidently say that this is by far one of the best story quests that Genshin has to offer. It's amazing. Okay, hold up, let me switch my commissions team. You collect those commission stuff. Oh yeah, Ben, speak. Freaking witch. This bitch. This fucking bitch.
Let's finish this swiftly.
Alright, hold on. I need to collect my commission rewards. Yes. I just love how I don't have to do every single like individual commission anymore. I can just explore and stuff. And I can just get what I want. Yeah. Or end the stream. I need to find her. Where's I haven't been there in so friggin' long. I just need to remember where that waypoint is.
My flame has been extinguished.
Yeah. As much as I'm happy that he's finally home after 3.5 fucking years, I am just so freaking mad at him for ruining my 50-50. I spent all that I had. And for what? And for what? I ended up getting Lyney's weapon in the end. I'm gonna have to keep exploring more. I have like 14 days to do this. Luckily for me, I haven't 100%ed a lot of areas yet. Will it be enough? Probably not. Am I willing to swipe the card for Arlecchino's weapon? No, I am not. I am determined to literally 100% the map if I have to. Because I already spent, like, what? Around, like, 60 to 70 wishes on the weapons banner. I can't exactly, I can't, I can't stop there. I need the weapon. Hey, Larix. Oh good, I hope you're well today. Are you going crazy? Yes. Gotcha. Gotcha addiction. The gotcha is doing its thing. Anyway, how was stream? I hope you're well today. For those of you who this channel, hi, I'm Millennium Host, the Blooming Lotus, Fifth Guild Master, S-Class Adventure at the Somnium Adventures Guild. Nice to meet you all. Variety streamer, he usually streams on Tuesdays, Fridays with Genshin, Star Rail, Valorant, Survive, Kingdom Hearts, and any other fun stuff, and all that. And you do your post-stream stuff like eat, hydrate, stretch, walk around, nap, whatever it is, go ahead and do that. But in the meantime, enjoy so whatever the heck I'm doing in Genshin, because I just finished the story quest. And yeah. Let's go. He also wants to punch me. Who? This is a very long idol animation. Is she just gonna sit on her throne until we move or something? Dang. Willing to see how long she would sit there. Oh. And she got up. That was a really long idol animation. Holy crap. Anyway, isn't she beautiful? I lost, by the way. I lost to this bitch who I've been wanting for 3.5 years. And so I got mad, and I threw him off the cliff. Out of spite. He's also still level 1 out of spite. Like, I'm pretty sure I have all his materials. I'm just mad at him. I'm just really mad at him. Didn't have enough primals for Arlecchino. I had like 135 wishes saved up, and I used up all of it. I used up all of it. I'm pretty sure I had like 40 left after I got Arlecchino, but I spent it on the weapon. The first 10 pulls, it was a 5-star, but it was Lyney's bow. I've just been losing this month, man. Even in Star Rail, I lost Aventurine to Gepard. And I don't think I'll ever get Aventurine, so at this point I'm probably just saving for Firefly. But this weapon, on the other hand, I've spent too many wishes on this thing. I have to keep pulling until I get this weapon. It's a need at this point. Because I don't think that, the weapons banner has, like, a carryover pity, I think. I don't know. I rarely ever pull on weapons banners. So I don't know. If anything, I just don't like the friggin' path system where it's like, oh, if you lose twice, you can get your guaranteed path weapon. And let me tell you right now, the Staff of Homa is the banner that scarred me for life, that I haven't spent a single penny on Genshin ever since. And I don't even remember when that was. It was probably like, I don't know, maybe 2 years ago. I don't remember. But that weapons banner scarred me for life. I spent way too much money on a weapons banner alone, and I hated it.
Guess we can rest a bit.
But anyway, I'm throwing him off again just because I'm still pissed.
There can be no excuse, Edith.
And then bring him back up to revive. Do I have stuff to level him up though? Well, stuff of Homa because of his weapon? Well, damn, that's unfortunate. I can only imagine. Yep, I have a lot of stuff.
How?
Oh yeah, you had voice lines. Haha. Now, every time I look at D-Luke, I'm most likely just going to be reminded of the fact that he
What lies in
decides to
wait for
show
us?
up after three
I
and a
rarely
half years at a time where I really didn't want him to show up. I spent the last few banners just skipping those banners and saving up all my Freemo gems to get 135 wishes only for him to ruin my friggin' pity and make me spend all that I have. So now I have to save even harder for not only Arlecchino's weapon, but now I have to go on saving overdrive for Miss Clorand, who's coming in the next version. Oh wow, I don't have enough of these. Do I even have a weapon for you? Pretty sure I did. Did I? Is it on Ito? I did say I wanted to use the fish on him for the meat, but it looks so good on Chongyun. I think I had it on just because the color scheme fits him so well. Crimson Witch Flames. What do I have on Elemental Mastery? Oh wait, hold on. Pretty sure I saved up a lot of this stuff. Just in case he decided to show up for some goddamn reason. Been waiting for this man for 3.5 years, and he just came at the worst possible time. I'm gonna have to get an offset for him. Oh wow, oh wow, okay. I don't have a hat for him. Oops. Yes. Okay. Do that. Wait. Pyro damage bonus. Yeah, sure, why not? Oh wait, this one has crit rate. Eh. Eh. God damn it, D-Luke. I forgot. 2 tabs. Wait, wasn't it his birthday? So he decides to come home on his birthday? Bitch, is that why? Is that why you decide to make me lose my 50-50? You're gonna hate me more, yeah. Look at that, I even have so many freaking books, man. I was saving. Pretty sure these ones have been sitting in my inventory for a long time, because I didn't need to use these books on anyone. Well, for now, I'll just have him strong enough to be on my commissions team and survive. I'm also gonna need to put them in my teapot for more friendship points. Oh dang, and like that, and almost all my more is gone. I used to have like, what, 4K, 6K? Not 6, no, million. Where'd the K even come from? Oh my god, I've been dead. Now, will you survive this jump?
Where did
No. Well, unfortunate. What a shame. I guess that can't be helped. I'm not apologizing. Oh! New icons because I got new characters, that's right. Yeah, I need to visit my teapot. Go to the teapot. And then... Gonna... Alright. Where's my companion? Move. Wait, who? But let me just go here. Oh, no, wrong way, wrong way. Here. Oh. Okay. Charlotte, I already have full health. Rene, you can go rest with your siblings. Make it so that Rolly recovers 10% so you can unalive D-Luke many more times and he would already be in pain before the fall. I'm not that evil. Maybe evil, but I'm not a monster. Jeez. Who do you think I am? Yeah. Dave? Then we talk to our bird friend Tubby.
This realm is
truly beginning to thrive. Give me that currency. Yeah, the realm depot. I'm gonna need more of this stuff. I have so much. Shut up. Yes.
If you ever...
Get my battle pass stuff. Oh! My rainbow roses grew. Up. Yay! It's been a long time since I changed the BGM for my realm. Do I even have all the discs? Do I have any from Surumi Island? Oh, unlock. I haven't unlocked these things. Dun, ba-dun, ba-dun. Eh. I just like clicking stuff. Wonderful. Dang, I don't have any discs from Surumi Island. That's bad. It's yesterday. What? Activate 60 tunes and oh. Oh. Okay. Look at this beauty. Isn't she beautiful? I love her even more after playing through her quest. She's amazing. An excellent father. This bitch, as much as I love him, came at the wrong time. Damn. Anyway. Think this is where I'm gonna call it so I can get some work done before I go pick bro. The baby brother. Thanks for the health check. I don't appreciate that she's in front of Tubby. Hold up. Beautiful scenery. Yeah, this is one of my favorite spots in my teapot. It's pretty. I worked hard to build this. Anyway. Fish. Here we go. Alrighty, who... Oh, if not, I'm probably just gonna...
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see. Huh. Probably just gonna end it. Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention.
Alrighty then. I'm probably just gonna... Anyway. It's good to stream again after like 2 weeks. If I would say rest, but it wasn't exactly resting those past 2 weeks. I've been working hard. I'm still exhausted, but still. Anyway, thank you all for stopping by for today's stream, even though the beginning was scuffed as hell. Because I forgot about the game audio, but we don't talk about that. On Thursday, I will be back at the usual time, 11 a.m. PST, for some Digimon Survive, where we're finally going to be starting the moral route, aka the happier of the 3 options we were given. The 3 default routes or whatever. Yeah. And then Kingdom Hearts on Friday. Usual time. Kingdom Hearts 2 to be specific. Anyway, before I end the stream, if you haven't already, feel free to join the Discord, where we have live notifications, weekly schedules, and overall just hanging out with everyone. And yeah. And then with content creators, we have Project Radiance. I highly recommend you check them out. Go support them with all you've got, because they deserve all the love and support that the world can give. Yeah, they're all amazing, and I'm sure you'll love them so much. And if you're ever interested, feel free to check out my page on VGen, because I do have commissions opened and all that stuff. And in the future, I do hope to open up more services. I still gotta work on some stuff. Yeah. Anyway, you all for stopping by today. It was a lot of fun. Once again, another emotional journey with a Genshin Impact story. Classic Genshin Impact story quest. Emotional, got me crying. Yeah. Yes, I'll see
Staring
you
into
all.
my eyes is ill-advised. I
I'll see
can't
you all
promise you'll
on
like what you see.
Thursday. And yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful day. May the stars light your way. Oh, bye bye, everyone. Bye.